that you need someone that has the ability to control the game when the ball is with him. He has the ability to also manage the team very well, and that's as you mentioned, he's a great leader for Kumasi and Kotoko at the back. I think one thing that they've struggled with is leadership in recent times, both on the pitch and off the pitch. And I think on the pitch, he's been an excellent guy. His style of play is excellent, and I think that the viewers should pay attention to him. When he has the ball, he's great.
When he has the ball, you can see that Charlie.
He has confidence.
He has confidence. How he managed to even drive the ball forward a bit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. His ball carrying abilities is excellent. For a centre back, that's brilliant. That's what you need from a centre back. If you can play from the back, he always has confidence to receive the ball from the goalkeeper and start play. And in modern football, that's what you need. You need a centre back who would find the right pass, a defense splitting pass. A centre back can give a pass from the defense straight to the attacker and can split open an opponent's half. And that's what he has to the team. So in moments where the midfielders are choked, or in the moments where you're playing against a team who is low block, a team that packs the midfield, Sambone is your guy. He has the ability to find your attackers right from your half, and that's
in terms of set pieces. You have a secured head that at least he can help you with a goal.
Right. Obviously, yes. I think he has to. Obviously, he always shows up in the defense, but in the attack to try and head the ball, but he has not yet scored from it, so that's something that he needs to pay attention to. I think he has the physical presence, so sometimes once a defender has that physical presence, you expect him to try and get goals with his head. And I think Karim Zito should maybe work on that for him, because in some moments your strikers may not be able to score. And there'll be set pieces that you need to score from. Obviously, Arsenal has shown that you can score a lot of goals from
Talking about not scoring, one of the people who can make you secure at the back is Mohamed Kamara, the goalkeeper for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Listen, this guy, I remember his first few, games with Kotoko was very shambolic. People were now comparing him with Fred. I said, no, come on, this guy really good. And look at him, 2 games, 2 clean sheets. To his credit, and Mohamed Kamara there, really, really good stuff.
I think in his last 2 games, I think in Kotoko's last 2 games, he's been excellent.
Exactly.
I think that's why he's clean sheet. But he's played a couple of games under his belt. I think at Kotoko, when he came, obviously a foreigner, he's going to play and compete against a local, Frederick Asari. And for me, I think I like how he kept his cool and managed to compete with Frederick Asari. And at the end of the day, he managed to claim the spot. Because when Frederick was with the Black Stars, he moved from there. And when he came back, he was able to unseat him. It takes a lot of confidence and focus to be able to unseat a player that was a regular in the Black Stars.
Also
collab.
Having the fans with him
as a local. But for Kamara, I think I like him for what he has been able to do. He's if you see him, he's a very tall guy, man.
He's a giant guy.
He's a very,
I remember the face I was standing with him,
he's a very tall guy, and I think it helps. He also helps him in his football and his goalkeeping abilities. But apart from that, his reflexes is excellent. I think he's a good goalkeeper. He gives Kotoko a lot of stability, because in recent times, apart from when Dalad Ibrahim left, Kotoko have had in and out goalkeepers that have not showed up and then played. I think Asari was great for Kotoko, but there was a moment where he went off and he struggled to get back into the team. I think apart from that, Kamara has been good, because Kotoko and its back and forth conversation, especially the fans are very demanding. He's had bad games. He's one of them players that have had bad games, but he's always kept his cool and has always make his way back into the heart of the fans. And I think after what he did at the Toyota Cup, I think after that, obviously he's now the fans' favorite.
Okay, let me come to Osman. Then we are looking through with the head-to-head, because you see, you've really enjoyed the local players. You know how you've been one of the few people who have been saying that we should give them a chance. Unfortunately, Kamara is not a Ghanaian, so fair enough. But then Kamara's posture as a goalkeeper for Kotoko, and clearly I always also rate Emmanuel Kobe for BBN Gold Stars. This guy is one of the few people we are not talking about there. Looking at the saves he did, and he was an integral member of the team that just won the league. And Emmanuel Kobe, what attributes or what do you think he adds to the BBN setup team?
Yeah, I think he has added a lot to the BBN setup team, because we can't talk football without talking about player without talking about the goalkeeper, because they save the pool. They are the protectors of the pool. So I think that, like you said, we haven't put much attention to these goalkeepers. And for me, like Frank was talking about this Kamara guy, I watched Kamara during the President Cup.
Yeah.
And for me, I told my colleague that Charlie, this guy is a good keeper, because when he came, he made some, I think, mistake. I mean, it's part of an error. It's part of the
game,
in the game.
But he has built into it.
He pick up. I mean, he pick up from previous games, and I admire him. I think that if he were to be Ghanaian, like he said, I mean, we would have been talking about calling him to the black side. Yeah, it's very important, because see, one thing about what I project,
something you're really passionate about.
Absolutely, because I remember during Kosinye Techi's era, we're talking about giving at least, I mean, 30%
or a percentage for the local maybe this is a good opportunity for them to justify themselves.
So I think that two goalkeepers, Bibiani goes the goalkeeper and this guy.
So let's take a look at the head-to-head and let's see what these two teams have for us. So the last time they played, in 2022-2023 season, Kotoko won by a lone goal. And the famous victory for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, that was when they managed to haul up Bibiani goes by 5-0. And of course, their last two games have been in a draw. So that is it. So I think the 23-24, 24-25 season all ended in a draw for that. So yeah, that is what they have. So we go for the 2023-2023 season, and this is it. So the first one ended, I think, for a win for BBN Goes 2-1, and that was at home, and they went on to lose. That was the next game in Babayara, and whilst Kotoko managed to win by a lone goal. So these are the head-to-head for the two teams. And remember that in a few minutes we'll be joining the feed for the live game, and both coaches and everyone will be speaking about the game. Believe you me, is going to be super packed, and that is it. But then right, so you saw it there. Then let's go to the next one, and that was 2024-2025 season. Kotoko winning by 2-0. They went all the way to the dance park, and they won by 2-0, and they came into Babayara Sports Stadium where they had to play a draw. The one at Babayara was 2-0, and they came into the dance park, and that was how it managed to go through. So interesting stuff over there. Remember, there is a live coverage of the Gaka Top 4 live on GH1 television, and also Star FM. Ago TV is live and all our affiliates. So kindly stick with us. This is the very first game. But then let's take a listen to some of the. Okay, let's go to Karim Zito. He was speaking ahead of the game. He spoke with Monica Bukari. Let's take a listen to what Coach Karim Zito had to say ahead of the game.
It will help me a lot. It will help those of us who have qualified to Africa a lot. Because in Ghana, trying to matches like it is very, very difficult. Their team. It doesn't come. So I will take this some of the friendly matches we are going.
So clearly, Coach Karim Zito there telling you that this is a sort of litmus paper, as you were saying, that to help them prepare themselves for the next season and also in Africa. Great stuff over there. But let's also take a listen to Coach Frimpomans, one of the coaches. Well, I can say they are underrated. The two coaches are underrated anyway. We don't give them the flowers. Let's listen to what Coach Frimpomans had to say ahead of the game.
The top 4 will be a very good test for us. Like you said, to form us a very good preparation for us going to the Africa. And if you look at the teams involved in the top 4, Kotoko will also be going to Africa. House of Folk, they also have that prestige when it comes to Ghana football. And then Heart of Lions, if you watch them during the just ended league, you could see they also have the quality So for me, it's a tournament will take it seriously because it will help us if we are able to go through all the games. I think it will put us in a very good shape going to Africa. Well, the top 4, I think it will mean a lot to us and to the people of Bibiani. You know, they also have opportunity to watch their team in the top 4. And you see, for me as a coach, I think.
So right, Coach Frimpoma, so they're giving you a breakdown of what we should expect ahead of the Ghana cutoff. And listen, it is sort of, as you said, a litmus test for both teams, but because all of them have different competition. Apart from them playing the champion of champion and the Ghana Premier League, they are going to represent Ghana in Africa. Now let's delve deep into the game, Dela. We've seen both teams, their lineup. Who do you think has the advantage to go through and why?
I think for advantage, both of them are great side. Anytime they both meet, it's more of I play at home, I win, and you play at home, you win. It has always been like that. I think this is a neutral grounds, a grounds that both of them will play differently. So I think the best team may win today's game. Obviously, Kotoko has a slight advantage because of the cohesion and the fact that the players have. These are players that they are already familiar with. For Gold Stars, there's been 2 or 3 changes in the squad. Someone like Vincent Asinga has been very active in their campaign in the Premier League, but now he's on the bench. Someone like Emmanuel Konto was with Young Apostles, and he was recently moved from Young Apostles to Gold Stars, and he's starting. So I think, just as Karim Zito said, both coaches will use this game as a chance to assess their players for the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup. But one thing that Kotoko has slightly ahead of Gold Stars is the team cohesion, because the players have played together for a while. Not a long time, a while, because
they play competitive
game for a while, because these same players went to the South African tournament and they went ahead to win. For Gold Stars, they've not really tested their players with a more competitive game. And that's what I think the difference is.
So I think we'll be joining the field live at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, and with the current pictures there now. So let's cross over to the stadium whilst Benghazi and Joe take us through the first 45 minutes.
This is BBNE Gold Stars live at the UG Stadium here in Accra for the first game, or game 1 of top 4 in Galka, and we are ready to run by you the coverage in an amazing way, and ready, of course, with the teams that are already as well to get things going here. What should we expect really for this first game here in the top 4 for this season or this year?
Call this game the champion of champions game even before the proper one comes in. We see that game happen before the season starts. But then the FA Cup winners, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who are very experienced to actually go out there in Africa and make a name for themselves up against Bibiani Gold Stars. First timers in the Galka top 4 winning the league. Surprisingly, no one saw them coming to win this league, and yet they are facing each other. So I think that we are in for it. We can say that these are the best 2 teams in Ghana for now, and trust me, Benghazi, we are in for a big game this afternoon.
Big game we are in for this afternoon at the University of Ghana Stadium. Kotoko in their usual and favorite red jersey with Bibiani Gold Stars, the team from the gold-rich city of Bibiani in the yellow with some green trimmings to match the jersey as well. And they are set, the team taking the pictures for us to get going, of course, in the game. Lineups, home team, Kotoko, that's the lineup for you. Mohamed Kamara in goal, Samba O'Neill, Henry Ansu, Patrick Asiedu, Seth Kwejo, Adabo Harry, and of course, Saka Dauda, MP Emmanuel, Albert Amoa, Shaibu Abubakar, and Kwame Poku. The reserve players also there with the coach, Karim Zito, the man on the bench or sidelines for the Porcupine Warriors in the game today here at the UG Stadium. So that's the Kotoko lineup there for you. And the state of players, of course, the referees are there as well. Referee Gideon Intikofi, the class 1 referee, is the main man for the game today. I started on lines by Chief Loka Kugri and also Seth Ablato. They are on the lines for the game today. And then, of course, 4th referee is Julian Nunu, also a 4th referee as well as the 4th official or 4th referee for this afternoon's encounter.
Benghazi, attendance not too bad with, a change of venue, the sudden change of venue. You'll be able to understand why the stadium is this way. But I believe that by the time we get to our second game, we should see some encouraging numbers here at the UG Stadium.
The toss of coin to decide kickoff and also to decide which side the teams play from. It's been done. All is set for the big game. The referees on your shots now. Gideon Niku, the referee, Theophilus Akugiri, Seth Ableto, the 3 men in charge of today's game. Let's go on to the away team. BBNE Gold Stars. There it is for you. Emmanuel Kobe is in goal. Edward Ajiman, Bright Boachichre, Gideon Anaba, Kelvin Opon, Francis Kone, Emmanuel Boatin, Emmanuel Konto, Samson Duku, Adekeje, and of course, Samuel Atakumi at 11 for Gold Star.
I think it's a good lineup, and we will not see the services of some of the players. You know, we said last time that we believe that some of them would want to be put aside. Some of the players will not be brought in for African, the purposes of Africa. But then I think that it's a good lineup and strong lineups here. We hope that this time around there are no gifts and we have a fair game this afternoon.
So all is set for the big game here. Game 1 of this year's top 4. And what a way to kickstart the tournament. Defending or reigning champions of the Ghana Premier League. Go Stars on the reigning champions of the FA Cup in Ghana, Kotoko. The referees there inspecting their pitch and also the nets. And so all is set. BBNE Gold Stars in a hubble ahead of the fixture kicking off here at the UG Stadium here in Accra, Ghana. All is set for this big game live on GH1 TV, also live on our radio platforms, on Star FM, on Empire FM in Takoradi, and also Ultimate FM in Kumasi as well.
Because these teams have met a couple of times. So the first time they met was in 2021, and Kotoko beat the BBNE Gold Stars. Welcome to the Premier League, and then Kotoko trashed them again 5-0. BBNE Gold Stars themselves have beaten Kotoko. That was in 2023. Was a 2-1 win. But then this season, they just ended Premier League season. We saw Kotoko beating BBNE Gold Stars by 2-0. So Kotoko have had the advantage, and then the other leg ended in a 0-0 draw.
And that's Coach Karim Zito in your shots at the moment. He's the man that Kotoko has won back-to-back trophies. The last 3 auditions: President's Cup, the FA Cup, and also they went South Africa to win the Toyota Cup as well in South Africa against Chiefs in South Africa. All is set for the big kickoff here at UG Stadium. Referee Gideon in Tiko is ready. Players are ready. All lines drawn, and we are ready for action. Game about to start. And all is set here at the UG Stadium in Accra. Game 1 of the Gakata 4, and we are just about to kick off. There it is. We are underway here, and it's Gold Stars taking us off. Long ball already into the area of Kotoko, but headed out strongly by Kotoko's main defender on the right side of defense for the Fabulous Lads. That's indeed Seth Kojo. Ball in the midfield now. Over to BBNE Gold Stars. Looking to tee off a colleague. That's still in midfield. Controlled. They are blocked down. A referee has blown for an infringement already for BBNE Gold Stars. Captain Samba O'Neill bringing down a colleague or player of BBNE Gold Stars early in the game.
Samba O'Neill has grown into this Kotoko team. He's shown that he's just not a leader, but then he's a very good player who you can also rely on. And I'll be expecting him to lead his team to some good works this afternoon.
Already the first corner kick won by BBNE Gold Stars under a minute already, and a corner kick in favor of BBNE Gold Stars. Goalkeeper for Kotoko, Mohamed Kamara, will instruct his players to be ready for the corner kick for BBNE Gold Stars. The defending already champions of the Ghana Premier League, who also be in Africa as well to play in the Champions League this year, kicking off somewhere in September. Corner kick for Gold Stars. It comes in, good one. And lose everyone though, and it drops. Can he get the ball in play? No, he can't. Out the ball go for a throw-in for the Fabulous team from Kumasi. Throw-in for Kotoko on the right side to be thrown in by Seth Kojo. He gets the ball, 2 balls actually, so he picks one up, and that's Obakari Shaibu instead. Shaibu Obakari, the man playing right back today for the Fabulous team, picks the ball, throws one down. He gets the ball to Emmanuel Nchi. Ball cleared by Dauda, but straight to a Gold Stars player now. Advancing, this could be a chance. He goes over my shoots, and a good one, and he misses the post by just some inches. That was a good opening for Gold Stars. Coming close, yet so far.
So much space for Samson Eduku, and he had one option in mind. I mean, he just wanted to hit the target He went straight for it, but I think that goalkeeper Kamara would have gotten there if it was on target. But good starts from Bibiani Gold Stars.
Very good start from Gold Stars. Kotoko taken over now. On the left side, they go. It is Albert Amwa on the ball. Control the ball. Can he go past his man? No, he can't. But he's been brought down according to the referee, and so he has blown for an infringement in favor of the Fabulous team. That the man is. He is the man for you. Albert Amwa joined Kotoko from Olympics, and he's been a mainstay for the Fabulous team in the Ghana Premier League and also in their quest to win the FA Cup last season. And 3 minutes played in the first half, an infringement for the Fabulous team. Entry will leave it. A good one comes in, headed out though by Gold Stars, and they go again into attacking areas now. The attack is on for Gold Stars. He goes at his man with some ease, brought down according to the referee. Additive seems to be a mouthful for the Kotoko defense. Early days yet though, but he seems to be a mouthful for the Kotoko defense. Play that goes on the left side now is BBN Gold Stars. They come in field. Gideon Anaba is stopped in his tracks, but he gets the ball to midfield again now. Emmanuel Kotoko controls. Kotoko goes back to his defensive areas. He finds Gideon Anaba. Anaba controls the ball for his team. He goes in full again for the BBN Gold Stars. Under 4 minutes of action in the first half. It is barren here, but looks as though Gold Stars have a good idea of how they want to play the game today. Put the ball on the turf and push the Kotoko team to their own half. Kotoko on the ball, a long one, but that was a bit wasteful on the part of the Kotoko defense. Trying to tee up a colleague, but a poor one, and so he goes straight to goalkeeper for Gold Stars, Emmanuel Kobe, who controls coolly in his own penalty area.
Well, I hope we don't see a goalless draw here. In the 9 times that these sides have met, Kotoko have won 5 times, and then Bibiani Gold Stars have just won once, and 3 of these games have ended in a draw. The last one ended in a goalless draw. I hope that this time around we'll get some goals in here at the University of Ghana Stadium.
Ball with the Kotoko team in their own half. Ball cleared though, and out it will go. Henry Ansu the clearance, but Gold Stars are back on the ball now. There the man is. He seems to be all over the place. Ajete, he clearly is a mouthful. He's been fouled.
Bibiani Gold Stars have started the game so far. They've clearly shown that they really want to get a first goal here. But then don't forget that Kotoko are also very dangerous on the counter. When you leave spaces behind and they send in long balls, trust me, you'll be, considering some shots, and then they lose the ball again.
There they go again. Ajete on the ball now. Goes out for a chance. And that was a poor connection, but was still in play. And now saved there though by Mohamed Kamara. A big howler committed, nearly gifting a goal to the BBN Gold Stars. And there the man is Ajete Isaac, clearly a mouthful for the Kotoko defense in this afternoon's encounter.
Kotoko are trying to play out from the back and obviously send the ball into midfield. And one good thing about Bibiani Gold Stars is they are not letting them turn around. They are pressing them high and hard. And with that, we saw another possession overturned there, and that resulted in that clear chance. It was a good chance for Bibiani Gold Stars. But then a couple of fans here as well enjoying some good football.
Absolutely. It is a top 4 live on GH1 TV at the University of Ghana Stadium. And there he is, Coach Frimpong Manson, the current coach of the league champions, BBN Gold Stars. In fact, he's an ex-player of Kotoko himself. He won several trophies with the Fabulous last as a player back in the 90s. Now the gaffer for BBN Gold Stars, who are going to Africa to play in the CAF Champions League. Game restarts. Mohamed Kamara with the ball relaxed in his own half, in his penalty box actually. Kamara looking for options. Takes the ball up and kicks a long one, looking for the round of Kampoku. Can he get the ball to Poku? He advances, the ball comes to the body of a player, and out will go for a corner kick for the Fabulous team, Kotoko.
Kwame Poku was the last player to score in this fixture. Brilliant goal when he scored in their 2-1 win against Bibiani Gold Stars in the just ended Premier League season. But then I think that he's also a threat. Albert Samwa also a threat in there. But then the defensemen of Gideon Anaba and the likes of Emmanuel Ajimai and Boateng would need to be up and doing up against Boateng and Amwa, and of course the Kwame Poku.
Let's see what can be conjured from this corner kick for the Fabulous team. Behind the ball, it comes a good one, but headed out by the defense of Gold Stars, and out he goes for a throw-in, for BBN Gold Stars. The corner kick came in from Patrick Essiedu, who is playing at left back today for the Fabulous. Last there he is, Essiedu Patrick. He's a left back for the Warriors. Picks the ball up for the throw-in. Throws one down. Control by Kwampoku. The ball declared. And out it goes for, I'm sure, a corner kick. Yes, a corner kick it is for Kotoko in this game. 8 minutes of action done in the first half. And for those of you listening to us on radio, we are live at the UG Stadium. Top 4 action it is. This is game 1. Corner kick for Kotoko. Again, I see the man behind the corner kick duties for the Fabulous team. I see Entry going for this one. Will he leave it? Yeah, he does. He's giving it to Entry for the corner kick. Maybe he can produce something better with the corner kick.
So we see the likes of Samba O'Neill or in the box, and Kotoko have close to 4 men in the box, hoping to find that ball on their heads and get the ball on target and give some smiles to their teaming fans here, and of course those watching at home.
Entry Emmanuel, the man behind the corner kick, it comes in a good one, it drops and headed out again. And the ball still in play though. Will it be cut in play? Yes, it is. The clearance comes in from Gold Stars. Beautiful flick. And what a waste there from Ajete. He was waiting for the ball, and Kotoko take over the ball now on the left side. Kotoko controls the ball now. Beautiful play from Saka Dauda. Gets the ball to Kampoku. Poku's flick was poor. Will be cleared by the defenseman, and so straight the ball goes into midfield now for Gold Stars. The player is brought down, and that was a poor one on Francis Twene. So Twene fouled there, and he was given a free kick for his team Gold Stars. BBN have been based in Accra for over a month, preparing for the upcoming campaign or season. Training here at the UG Sabah Hall Park for all this while. So they are very close to the U Stadium here. So they're doing the environment very, very well. Chance for Gold Stars, but it's been saved there by Kamara. He throws a long one, but taken over again by Gold Stars. Control there by the midfield. Referee has blown for an infringement though for Gold Stars. In a hurry, so game restarts. Ball on the left side for BBN Gold Stars. Seems to be the main team in control in these early stages. Miscommunication between Kamara and his defensive colleague in Henry Ansu. The ball has been cleared. On the ball now is Albert Tamwana. Chance for Kotoko now. This could be a goal. Kwampoku goes in, and what a save there from Emmanuel Kobe, coming off his line so quickly to grab the ball ahead of the connection from Kwampoku. And Kobe seems to have come off worse after saving that ball. He's still down on the turf, injured.
Benyazi, great work from the striker Albert Amwa there. And he did everything right. But then again, good defensive work coming in from Gideon Anaba. He stretched himself and made sure that he got that timely block, and the ball deflected and it fell to goalkeeper who came out. He had to stretch, and now he's down in pain. This was what we were all worried about, and now we see that some of the fans will talk about that chance there, but I think that should have been a goal for Kotoko.
Should and could have been the opening goal here, and goal 1 in this year's top 4. It was a good opportunity for the Kotoko team. The cross from Albert Tamwa was blocked, and it made it a bit easy for the goalkeeper Kobe to come out in time to grab it ahead of Kwampoku. So temporary hold up as Kobe is down, and the medical team are there attending to him. Meanwhile, the reserve goalkeeper for BBN Gold Stars is warming up, just in case Kojo Osai Bonsu is warming up, just in case Kobe is not fit enough to continue. So there he is now, Kojo Osai Bonsu, the reserve goalie for Gold Stars, warming up on the sidelines. But Kobe, I see, is up on his feet, and so he's fit to continue. So all is well and good for the game to continue or resume. Emmanuel Kobe, he was impressive last season in the Ghana Premier League for his team Gold Stars. He's one of the reasons why, in fact, they won the Ghana Premier League. He had so many clean sheets to his name. Long ball from Emmanuel Kobe. He took a half now. Headed out though by Henry Ansu. Ball drops. Controlled now by Ajete. He gets the ball to his man. That is Samuel Atakumi. Kumi on the left side. Gets the ball in field now to his left back. Right to Washichere. He goes in with a chance. Can he get to the ball? No, he can't. Out comes Kamara Mohammed, who saves for the Warriors. Kamara with a long kick fold. It's an end-to-end action here in this game. Ball drops to Emmanuel Entry. Flick the ball on now. Get the ball to his man in attack. That is indeed Saka Dauda. But referee said that should be an infringement against Hilary Adabo. Adabo and Dauda could not work the magic. An infringement awarded to BBN Gold Stars. Calvin upon the man behind a free kick. Takes one outfield. Looking for Ajete, obviously. Ball is flicked on. Chasing the ball now is Francis Training. Can he get to the ball? No, he can't. Kotoko on the ball now. On the ball now for Kotoko is Shaibu Abubakar. Goes in full now. He gets the ball to Saka Dauda. To Entry. Entry looks for a colleague. Looking for the run of his man. That was indeed Saka. Gonna get the ball to Saka Dauda. And out he goes for a throw-in.
Good start so far from both teams. And I think that BBN Gold Stars have also shown what they can do. The clearest of chances have obviously fallen to Kotoko. And by the timely interference, from the defender, Anaba in there. And I think that Benghazi, we are in for a game as the time progresses. Both teams will be able to find their colleagues and then getting the right passes. And we might get a goal in the first half.
Let's see if we can get a goal in this first 45 minutes. 30 minutes of action done in the first half. No goal to report on here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Goal Stars. Kelvin Opong. He looks for options. Long one to the area of Kotoko. Is left. And on the ball now is attack breaks down for Goal Stars. But they regain the ball again now through Bright Wache. He goes back on the ball now is Gideon Anaba. Anaba goes back to his man in midfield. That is Anaba. Gideon is on the ball now. Anaba on the ball. Goes in for good pass from him. And the ball be cleared by Saka Dauda. And straight to the Goal Stars have easy. That's it. He finds his goalkeeper in Emmanuel Kobe. Kobe on the ball now for Goal Stars. He goes to the left side, two of his defense. In fact, if you look at the two defenders for Goal Stars, these guys are well built. Ball over the top, referee Lionsman's flag is up, so offside against the Gold Stars. You're live on GH1 TV, live also on Star FM and all other radio platforms on EIB network. Star FM, Empire FM, Ultimate FM, all around Ghana. Kumasi, Takrady, wherever you're listening to us from, you're live with us at the UG Stadium here in Accra. Long over the top looking for the run of Dauda, but that was too strong. And out will go for what should be a throw-in in favor of the BBN Gold Stars. Throw-in for Gold Stars.
Africa is on the mind of these two teams, and then BBN Gold Stars won the league with 63 points. Kotoko also were third position, and then they won with 58 points. So not too huge of a difference with these two sides, and I think that they are a bit apart. But we'll see who is a bit stronger here and a chance for
Albert Tama with a round, a chance for Kotoko now. Can he get it to shoot? And it's a goal! Albert Amoa. Brilliant goal by all standards. He went for position ahead of power. The ball over the top was brilliant. And the finish from Albert Amoa, exquisite. 60 minutes down in the first half. It's going to call up 1-0 against BBN Gold Stars.
Benghazi, great work from the midfield. A long ball sent in. The defenders were caught ball watching, and all Albert Amo had to do was take his time. I thought the ball would elude him, but trust me, he knew what he was doing. And instead of going for power, he placed it beautifully. The goalkeeper stretched, but Albert Amo shows that he's good at this, and no wonder they love him so much. Kotoko up 1, BBN Gold Stars 0.
This season's top 4, the first goal scorer stands in the name of Albert Amoa of Kotoko. Game resumes. Goal Stars will search for an equalizer or leveler, but that will not come from this. As out he goes for what should be a throw-in for the Fabulous team. 17 minutes done in the first half. We have the first goal already.
I talked about spaces being left behind when they go high on the press, and then we could see a lot of space in there from that long ball. All Albert had to do was make sure he followed the ball, and it was just good with the connection from him. The goalkeeper did his best, but trust me, I think it was a brilliant one. I thought it was going to even go out off target, but he did very well to make sure that ball entered the twine.
Long ball thrown in, but referee's flag is up. Looks as though an infringement it is for the Fabulous team from their own half. The league champions Gold Stars down to the FA Cup champions 1-0 at this stage. Kotoko with the ball in their own half now. Samba O'Neill, the captain. He goes back, gets the ball to Henry Ansu. His partner in defense today for the Fabulous team. Ansu looks for options. He goes back to his goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara. Kamara rolls the ball to captain for the side, Samba O'Neill. An interesting pass there from Entry, but goalkeeper Kamara controls with little effort. Ansu gets the ball in full now to Entry. Entry with a good pass, looking for the round of Amwa. It goes past one man. He's brought down. Referee says that should be an infringement clearly for the Fabulous team. Looks as though Kotoko playing with Albert Amwa running on the flank and cutting in.
Yeah, and one good thing I can realize about Kotoko is that they are calm and they've allowed Bibiani Gold Stars to come at them, but they already have a plan and it is coming to play here. And now they are growing into the game. Bibiani Gold Stars, we need to be very careful. If not, I can see them conceding a second goal pretty shortly, maybe in the next 10 minutes.
Let's see what Kotoko will make out of this free kick. Shaibu Abubakar, right back, is the man behind his free kick. He has men to look for up frontal. But the high line, offside line has been drawn by the Gold Stars defense. And ball is good. On the ball now is Saka Dauda. Goes to his man in defense. And that was a poor one from Asili Patrick. And so goalkeeper for the side. Kobe Emmanuel will save. In fact, the ball went out of touch. So that should be a goal kick rather for BBNE Gold Stars. Goal kick for Gold Stars. Emmanuel Kobe is the man in goal for Gold Stars in the game today. Goes in with a long one, flicked on. Ball will drop to Adjete, who seems to have been gone quiet a bit. Gets the ball to his Mando in midfield. Kenny Francis. Back to Adjete. He's so strong. He goes in for a good ball. Goes down on a chance now. Goes in the box. That should be what? Penalty, says the referee. He points to the spot for an infringement. That should be a penalty for Gold Stars. That was a good run. A very good run there for Gold Stars. And referee has blown for an infringement. Looks like he was in the box, so the penalty it is. Do we have VAR here?
Oh, Bengazi, we are not privileged in our parts of the world to have VAR. And but then, I mean, when you look at where the player fell, he was in the box, but as to where it happened, outside the box or in the box, I mean, referee believes that he saw that clearly and it happened in the box. So we will go by what the referee says, and it's a penalty, a chance for Bibiani Gold Stars to level things up.
It is a penalty for Gold Stars. 20 minutes down in the first half. It's Kotoko 1, Gold Stars 0. But penalty it is for Bibiani Gold Stars. Replays indicates, well, let's go on to the penalty. So a penalty, and the man for the penalty duties for Gold Stars is the man. Is this Samuel Atakumi? Looks as though it's Atakumi Samuel, the man behind the ball for Gold Stars. Kamara is ready in goal for the Fabulous team. It is rather Gideon Anaba rather. So Gideon Anaba versus Mohamed Kamara. Anaba v Kamara. Who will do it? He goes in and kicks one. It's a goal. Gold Stars have pulled him in for the spot kick. Indeed, it's Samuel Atakumi. He pulls him in for Gold Stars, who were down for only 6 minutes of action. So they are back, and what a game we have on our hands.
I told you that there's not so much difference between these two teams, and they have the quality, they have what it takes. When you look at that play from midfield, how the ball went, and then the ball coming in from the goalkeeper, I got to the midfield, and we saw Ejete again making sure that that ball went into the box, and then Kotoko had no option than to bring the man down, a penalty, and he makes sure that he scores. The striker Samuel Atakumi making sure that it is now 1-1, and a couple of fans of Bibiani Gold Stars here enjoying that goal from Bibiani Gold Stars.
And game back underway, an infringement awarded to Bibiani Gold Stars. What a game we have on our hands. 2 goals in 22 minutes of action here. It tells you these are the champions playing here. Gold Stars, reigning champions of the Ghana Premier League. Kotoko, the FA Cup. Kotoko going to attack now. Entry with a chance. Chance for Saka Dauda. He shoots and it's been saved there by goalkeeper Kobe for Gold Stars. That was a chance for Dauda Saka. But the shot saved there. And Kotoko have the ball in their own half again though. Seth Kojo goes back to Kamara in goal. Kamara finds captain Samba O'Neill. O'Neill back to Kamara Mohammed, who now finds Seth Kojo again in midfield. He locates his man Henry Ansu in defense. Ansu looks up, takes a long one upfield now. Headed down powerfully though by Gideon Anaba, and ball flicked back to goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe for Gold Stars. He rolls one to the left side. He finds at Wachik Chere. Flick on there from the big man himself. Ajay, that's Ajete.
Isaac Ajete so far has been the man of the match in the 23 minutes that we've watched so far. He's very, very confident on the ball, his ability to turn and make sure that he even goes out and against the Kotoko defense. And he has become, Bengazi, a pin and a nail in the defense of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But then I think that Binyani Gold Stars have shown that when it comes to games like this, they know what to do. And then, the equalizer was a great one, especially with how they played out from the back.
Absolutely. Attack breaks down for Kotoko and Gold Stars take over now. But that's high foot. That's high foot. Referee has blown for an infringement against Esiedu Patrick. Francis Ajeni Boateng rather was the one who was brought down. So an infringement it is for Gold Stars from the right side of their defense. Long ball to the Kotoko penalty area, headed out to by Samba O'Neill. Drops and guess who's on the ball? Ajay on the ball for Gold Stars. To the left side he goes now. He finds his man. That's a wonderful turn there from Samson Eduku. Back to Chere. Cross comes in. Good one, but that was too strong. Headed out by Ashidi Patrick. Ball may fall now. Headed back. The referee has gone for an infringement for Kotoko. That was a push from Emmanuel Konto on Seth Kojo. So an infringement today is for Kotoko in their own half. Behind the ball, as always, is captain Samba O'Neill. The man from Congo. He rolls one down to Albert Amwa. Beautiful turn from Albert Amwa now. He has space to run into. He continues, but Boba bubbles and he loses out as a ball. Referee has won for anything.
Yeah, there was a nibble on him and he's too strong. And the culprit rather fell and pleading not guilty, but referee was there and foul for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
An infringement for Kotoko, and it's in the half of Bibiani Gold Star. So what it is that I'm sure they're going to have one entry behind his free kick duties. I recall at the Accra Sports on the President's Cup, entry nearly pulled one of the best free kick goals you would ever see on the local front. When the shot came off the upright, can he produce something better? Entry behind the free kick. I can also see Sidhu Patrick behind as well. Albert Tamwa is leaving it for the two to plot something for Kotoko. So I see Albert Amwa back. So it's Amwa, entry, and Sidhu behind the free kick. In fact, look at them. There are four of them. 4 of them in a line behind the free kick. Who will it be though? I'm sure it's going to be Esiedu. He leaves it. The shot comes in, and that was a wasteful one.
They lined up to confuse their enemies. The
was Henry Ansu.
Yes. And with a setup like that, for the defenders, they are not able to tell who is going to take the kick. And we saw the third man take the kick. It was a good one, but then obviously it went off target.
Off target from Henry Ansu, who just has been caught for foul a colleague or an opponent. That's the big man and the strong lad, Isaac Ajay. He's been torn in a flesh of Kotoko's defenseman. Kotoko will have to defend this from Gold Stars. Kenny Francis back to the defense. Controlled now again by Ajete. He's all over the place. He finds Trene. Trene goes in full now. Good play from him. He finds his man in defense. That's Ajeni Boateng. Trene goes back again to midfield. On the ball for Gold Stars is now Kotoko to the left side now. He finds Anaba back to Kotoko in midfield. He has to go back, he does so, and he finds his man, Kobe Emmanuel, in goal. Kobe locates Calvin Opong. Good flick from Ajanim. Goes in full now. Good chance. A ball will be straight to Kotoko, and Dauda will locate Kamara. Kamara the clearance, and out the ball will go for a throw-in in favor of Ibiani Gold Stars.
In recent times in our league, I've been impressed with the way our teams build up play from the back end. Kudos to our coaches with what they've been able to do so far with the teams, letting the players know how to move, the movement of the players, how to receive the ball in 10, even the positioning, how to use 3 passes and then beat the press of an opponent. I think has been good so far, even with what we've seen from Kotoko and Ibiani Gold Stars. Kudos to our coaches, and it's right and great for Ghana football.
Absolutely. Kotoko with the ball in your half now. Albert Amo controls, looking for options. That was dangerous from him, though. The ball will be cleared by Samba O'Neill. Into the midfield he goes now. Flicked on by Entry. It chases on now, but Anaba is first to that ball. And he gets the ball to Emmanuel Kobe, the goalie, who kicks the ball. And the ball is out of play for a throw-in for Kotoko. That was a very good pass from Anaba to goalkeeper Kobe, who had no chance, but just kick it off target for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball picked up now by Shaibu Abubakar. He throws one down now to Henry Ansu. Ansu looks for options. He looks for options. The pass is blocked. The ball will be cleared again. Very strongly defended there by Henry Ansu. Samba O'Neill with a shot. A good one. And off target he goes for a goal kick for BBNE Gold Stars.
Great work so far from the two sides. And I told you that the last time that we saw a goalless draw, it was just one time that we saw a goalless draw from these two sides. And with how these two teams have grown, I wouldn't be surprised that we get more goals even before the first half comes to an end, and then a lot of goals in the second half as well.
That was dangerous play from the Gold Stars player. His foot was so high, and both players have come off worse. They are all down the turf. His foot was so high. It caught the Kotoko player terribly. Both players, though, are down. The medical team are there to attend to them. Some fans in the stands enjoying this action here at the UG Stadium here in Accra. Live on GH1 TV, live on Star FM. It's a coverage of the Kakata 4 first game or game 1. Kotoko taking on BBNE Gold Stars. Temporary hold up at this stage. We've done some 30 minutes of action down in the first half. Your thoughts on the game so far, Jones?
Great game. Both sides have shown that they are big sides, they are big boys, and it's none of these teams have had an easy season, especially with what we saw from the Ghana Premier League and BBNE Gold Stars. Obviously, went on to win. Don't forget that Kotoko were also on top of the league at some point. So, in fact, all the 4 teams in the Ghana top 4 were on top of the league at some point this season. So they are good sides, big teams, and for me, it has been great so far. A lot of chances for both sides. Strength coming into play from the BBNE boys and then the Kotoko side as well. Great goal from the Porcupine Warriors. A long ball through, and then all he had to do was just slot it past the goalkeeper. A penalty, a controversial one. There's no VAR to check if it was inside the box or if it was outside, but the referee believes that it was inside, and they had a penalty. So 1-1. Good game so far, Ben.
Why not? Some fans enjoying the game. A yellow card has been flashed. Yellow card flashed already to a player of Gold Stars, so an infringement taken there. Yellow card flashed to Edward Acheman of Gold Stars for an infringement. Game goes on though. Kotoko with a chance. Long ball to the area now. Kotoko on the chase. Can he get to the ball? He can. He goes directly to this what? Play continues and Gold Stars to play the lines. That was a chance there for Kampoku, but he couldn't make any use of that. Ball still in play. The cross comes in now from Kotoko. Ball drops. Chance there, and is being cleared there by the Gold Stars defense. Referee now has blown for temporary, or the game to be halted. The Gold Stars player is down the turf in his own area. He seems to have come off worse in a challenge with a Kotoko player.
I mean, I think that should have been a foul in the first place, but the referee
He completely missed it.
Exactly, and later he realized that the player was down and decided to stop play so that he'll be attended to.
Some players on the sidelines warming up for Gold Stars. Early days yet, 32 minutes done in the first half, and there he is, coach from Paul Manso. He will not be a happy man. His team is not just up. Well, it's 1-1 at the moment, but he won't be a happy man.
Well, I think he should be happy. You're facing Kotoko, who obviously have gone on, the rampage, winning trophies, going to South Africa, showing their strength here and there. So with the way they started pretty well, and they should have actually, had the first goal, but then they conceded, and it's just good that they've returned in less than 10 minutes. They got the equalizer. So for me, if I'm coach Frimpong, so I should be happy, man, with this 1-1 draw so far.
So game will resume with a ball dropped. So on the ball now is Anaba in defense. Lose for his colleague in defense, Calvin Opon. Opon controls the ball now in his half. Options very few. He has to go back. He does so, and he finds Kobe Emmanuel. Kobe will locate captain for the side, Gideon Anaba. Anaba on the ball still. Goes with a big pull looking for the men upfield. Headed down, the ball drop. Controlled now by Seth Kojo. But they will lose out on the ball now. It's Baby and the Gold Stars. Ajenim Boateng will lose out. Kotoko again regain the ball. But beautiful play from Gold Stars. Francis Training controls the ball now. He goes down, repeats what play. That's continue. Goes on the ball again now. On the left side is Boate Chere to his man in midfield. Training back to Chere. Now again to Training. Controls and finds captain for the side. Anaba in defense. Anaba on the ball. Taking his time on the ball, looking for options. Anaba still looking for options. He goes in, he slips over, but there was a good pass from him anyway. Locates his man in attack, but he has to go all the way back to his own half. And Ajenim Boateng will go in full. The attack again will break down. But Gold Stars are back on the ball in their own half. Anaba will find Calvin Opon on the ball. He looks for his man on the left side. Beautiful play from him. Ajenim Boateng goes in for long one from him now. It drops. Controlled by Eduku. Eduku on the ball now for Gold Stars. He's pushed. The referee says that should be an infringement for the Bibiani Gold Stars.
Bibiani Gold Stars have shown that they know when to send in the long ball and when to send in the short passes. The long balls are not just sent. They see if the run is made, and even if the run is made, is there an option that is nearby? And I think that their build-up from the back has been brilliant so far. But then Kotoko have also been up to the task, very, very physical, making sure that they don't let the players and the ball go by them. And another foul for the Gold Stars boys. Maybe we might see another shot on target.
The boys on the rich city of Bibiani with a free kick. Can they make it count? Kamara will have an idea. It's a three-man war has informed by the Kotoko team. Behind the ball is Emmanuel Ajenim Boateng. Can he conjure some magic there for Gold Stars? Together with Samson Eduku. Ball goes in a good one. Headed out though by Pampoku. And he gets the ball to Esiedu. The ball is cleared and out. He goes for a throw-in for Kotoko. Kotoko cannot do anything. He cannot do anything really with that free kick. Not much for that free kick. Throw-in to be taken there by Kotoko. And on the left side, it is Patrick Esiedu, who throws the ball and finds captain for the side, Samba. Samba to Kamara. Kamara looks for options. Long ball full now. Headed powerfully back by Kampokudo. Flicked on again by Seth Kojo. Another header coming in from entry, but he was pushed on infringement in favor of Kotoko. Gold Stars have been very, very physical in this game. On the ball now is Samba. Samba locates Seth Kojo in midfield. Kojo will look for options. The ball is good to right side. Attacker will break down. That's Saka Dauda. He clearly fouled Ajenim Agete again. The man causing all the damage to the Kotoko team. Ajay rather. Gold Stars with the ball in their own half. And there he is, captain for the side. Gideon Anaba goes in full. Looks for Samson Eduku. Eduku goes back to captain again. Anaba with a long ball over the top, looking to switch flanks. Can he do so? Poor one though, taken over by Albert Tamwa, the goal scorer for Kotoko. But attack will break down. Gold Stars again on the ball. A player pushed, and so an infringement in favor of the Gold Stars. Contour was pushed by Seth Kojo. So an infringement it is for Gold Stars. Kotoko back on the ball though. Kojo on the ball now for Kotoko. Gets the ball to his man in on the left side. That's Albert Amwa. Goes in full now to captain for the side, Samba O'Neill. O'Neill to Dauda. Gets the ball to his man Shaibu. Good ball from him now. Dauda on the ball now. Cross comes and a good one. It drops. The goalie makes a hash of it. But ball has been cleared out. He goes for a throw in. Kobe nearly gifting a goal to Kotoko.
I talked about gifts earlier, and I think that it was a brilliant cross. And I don't know if he could have opened his arms and just received the ball, but then he wanted to go in first time, and thankfully there was no Kotoko player. The Legon Kotoko player was a bit far away from him. If not, Kotoko would have scored the second goal.
And so a chance coming the way of Kotoko, but could not make use away from the howler from goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe. But throwing for Kotoko. Throwing for the Fabulous team. And Seidu Patrick is the man who throws one into the Kotoko, or the penalty area, headed out though by Gold Stars. Ball drops to Kampoku. Poku's touch was poor. Ajete, long ball, but that was a poor one from him. Too strong a ball, and out he will go for a throw in. He was looking for the run off his man Atakumi, but the pass was too strong, and so out he goes for a throw in for Kotoko. Picked up by Shaibu Obakari. Throwing for Kotoko. He leaves it. Shaibu Obakari throws one down now. Ball will drop. And of course, Kotoko on the ball again on the right side. They go. Saka Dauda. Dauda is trying his best to out with his colleague. He does so. Get the ball to Emmanuel Entry. Entry on the ball now. He goes in full to his man Shaibu Abubakar. Good run from him, and the ball will be cleared. But referee has blown off an infringement in favor of Kotoko.
Shaibu has been decent, and I think that he's carried that right side very well. Although
I've been told he's one of the players who was picked up for the justified completion that was organized by Kotoko in Kumasi some time back.
Yeah, and he's right a good name about himself, a good report on. You see, in games like this, when you do well, it helps you to even move ahead and then get a good chance when the Premier League starts, and even when the African Confederations Cup also begins.
Free kick for Kotoko, and again, Entry, man of the man behind the free kick together with the Siedu. 40 minutes done. 5 more to end the first 45 minutes. Entry Emmanuel together with Esiedu behind the free kick for Kotoko. Can they conjure some magic here? They have got men in the box to look for. A very busy box. It comes in a good one. And Kobe to the rescue of Gold Stars. Ball drops. And it goes, well, that should be an infringement. An obvious push on Atakumi. It was pushed there, and so an infringement it is for Gold Stars in their own half. Impeded there by Albert Amoa. That was a good kick though from Emmanuel Mchi.
Yeah, when you look at the free kick, it was just too close to the goalkeeper, but I think that Emmanuel Kobe has been up and doing. He's been on the field, had some issues, but I think he's been good for his boy so far.
So that's the man in your shots. Eduku Samson trying as much as he could. Well, it's an infringement it is for Kotoko. An infringement for Kotoko in their own half. Goalkeeper for the side. Kamara with the ball for the infringement. Mohamed Kamara rolls one down to Henry Ansu. Henry Ansu controls the ball, looks for options in midfield. He finds one in Emmanuel Mchi, who slips, recovers. He's got the ball though. On the ball now, Ajeti. Ajeti gets the ball to the left side now to Kumi, a goal scorer for Gold Stars. He goes back to Chere to Anaba. Anaba back to Chere again on the left side for Gold Stars. Chere with a good ball in field now, but Eduku cannot control. And on the ball, rather, is Kotoko's defense in Henry Ansu. Ansu finds Kamara. Kamara's passed, and that's a poor one, and out he goes for a throw-in. Out for a throw-in. Ball thrown by Gold Stars. Kunto goes back to Anaba. Anaba on the ball again now to Kunto in midfield. Kunto looks up. Long ball by the top, looking for the run of his man in the attack. Janine Boateng. First the ball is Esiedu. His pass is poor. On the ball now is again Janine Boateng. Can he get to the ball? No, he can't. Ball be cleared there by Samba O'Neill, who has been brought down. An infringement in favor of Samba O'Neill and Kotoko.
Solid defending from Samba O'Neill. He's shown that he's the captain, he's the leader at the back, and I mean, not just going in for safety first, but making sure that he even wins the foul for his boys.
Long kick from Samba O'Neill. Ball drops in midfield now to set Kojo. Kojo will find NP Emmanuel. He goes in full now. Gets the ball to his man. That is Dauda Saka. Hilary Adabo instead to Asiedu. Asiedu on the ball to Amwa. Amwa's touch cleared, and out he goes for a throw-in for Kotoko.
Kotoko expecting a foul there, but referee said no. And a throw-in for Bibiani Gold Stars.
Throwing for Gold Stars. Well, interesting one there. The other players are not happy with that call from the referees, but throwing for Gold Stars instead. From the right side of defense for Gold Stars. So at that time, so the referee having a few words with the other players who are not too happy with that call. And there you have the reserves of Kotoko, the players on the bench also warming up. I see Zakaria Fuseni and a few others warming up on the sidelines for Kotoko. They could be coming on the second half, actually.
Yeah.
So throwing it is for Bibiani Gold Stars. Bright Boachichere with a throw-in for Gold Stars. In their yellow jerseys with a green combination there, they are from the gold-rich city of Bibiani. Temporary hold up. Well, game resumes now with a thrown in by Chere. Chere finds Captain Anaba. Anaba goes to his man, Edward Ajiman. Ajiman flicks the ball upfield now. Good ball. Looking for Kumi, the goal scorer. Controls the ball now. Kumi on the ball, so for Gold Stars. Can he go past his man? Kumi on the ball still. Trying to go past his man on the far side. Can he do so? Ball be cleared, and out he goes for a throw-in though for Bibiani Gold Stars.
Great defending from Shaibu, staying close to Kumi, making sure that he has no space and consistent throwing.
Ball thrown in there, ball cleared, but it drops and will be cleared finally by Samba O'Neill. He finds his man Hilary Adabo. Adabo gets the ball to Entry. Entry is brought the referee place to go on and play that go on. But the ball now is Janine Boateng on the left side for Gold Stars. He goes back to his man Chere, and there it is. Referee is added some 3 minutes for the time. So 3 more minutes will be played here at the UG Stadium for the first 45 minutes. Goal starts advancing now, but ball be cleared by Kotoko. On the ball now is Captain Samba O'Neill. Looks for options, a long one, but headed up powerfully by Anaba. Drops to Entry. Entry flicks the ball on for looking for Kampuku. Puku gets the ball to Amwa. Amwa on the ball now. Options plenty. Goes past his man with ease. He now finds Esiedu. Esiedu on the ball now. Controls and finds Captain Samba O'Neill in his own half. O'Neill goes back to Entry, who now finds Henry Ansu. Ansu on the ball now. It goes in full. Now to set Kojo. Kojo back to Ansu. Ansu with a poor pass. It's a poor one from him, actually. Fortunately, the ball retained by Kotoko. And Ansu again now finds Hilary Adabo. Back to Ansu. He goes back and finds his goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara. Kamara on the ball now for the Fabulous team. He finds Captain Samba O'Neill on the left side. O'Neill goes back to Kamara, who now finds Hilary Adabo. Control the ball in his own half. Look for options. Good one. Finds Entry. Entry on the ball now on the right side. He has to go back. He does so. Finds his man Adabo Hilary again now. To Shaibu. Back to Adabo Hilary. Looks for options. Long one from him, but headed coolly by Anaba, who finds Edward Ajeman. Ajeman's touch is poor. On the ball again now is Shaibu. Shaibu gets the ball to Entry. Entry to the left side now looking for the run of Amwa, but that's a poor one. Ball has been cleared. And out it goes for, I'm sure, throwing for Kotoko. Picked up by Siedu. Harry throws one down to Albert Amwa, who slips, recovers in time to regain possession of the ball for Kotoko. He finds Siedu. Good ball from him now, looking for Kampuku. Get the ball to Kampuku now. Poku cross, and it drops to nobody particular, and the ball has been cleared now by Gold Stars.
Great patient build up from Kumasi Asante Kotoko. They know what they're about and making sure that the players move into space and the right pass comes. And I've been impressed with them so far. But I think that Bibiani Gold Stars also have what it takes to also beat was in Kotoko when the spaces are left behind. Benghazi, these two teams are very, very good.
Two good teams. They are champions, you know. Throwing for Kotoko, thrown in by Sedu, flicked on, headed out by Gold Stars, and it drops to Hilary Adabo, who finds Samba O'Neill again now. O'Neill with a good ball outfield. Can he get the ball to his man? Looking for Sada Dauda. Gets the ball to Sauka Dauda. Dauda on the ball now for Kotoko on the right side. Dauda goes back, looks for options. He finds one in entry. His pass poor. Taken over by Gold Stars. Ball flicked on, looking for the run of Duku. But out he goes for a throw-in for Kotoko. Picked up by Henry Ansu. Throws one down. Referee Gideon Intikofi has blown for the end of the first half here. At the UG Stadium is ended in the first half. End of first half scores. Kotoko 1, Gold Stars 1.
Great game of football. Two champions and a champion of champions. I told you this is the champion of champions before the proper champion of champions. And then Kotoko had to get that first goal, brilliant work from midfield, a long cross sent in, and then we saw that goal in there from the striker Albert Amwa. And Bibiani Gold Stars were not perturbed. They made sure they stuck to the game plan and the rules from coach Frimpong Manso. He made sure that they still stuck to that plan, and then from that basic plan they had, and they got that penalty and 1-1. Good game so far, Ben.
So first 45 minutes down here at the UG Stadium. End of first half scores. Kotoko 1, Bibiani Gold Stars 1.
One and BBN Gold Stars 1. The game is even. Trust me, what a beautiful 45 minutes. And well, I doing some interesting stuff with the people. I say it's not a penalty, but I'll get to the guys and ask them, is it really a penalty? But of course, after the 45 minutes, Kumasi Asante Kotoko managed to get an early goal through, or let's say, Abetama had his stake for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and there in Sam's Eduku Atakumi also managed to equalize for BBN Gold Stars. The Lali. great 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think a good game. I'm not surprised by the results, the first half results. If you're somebody who has followed the Premier League very well and then counted between those teams, it's fun of playing in a draw. And so when I saw Kotoko get to the first goal and Bibiani Gold Stars equalized, I told the colleagues here that I told Moment that I am coming, but I know that the game will end in a draw. There will not be any goal again. But if you go into the
There will
game,
not be any goal again
in the first half, I mean. But if you look at both teams and how they played, this game has a tendency of ending in a draw, honestly, because most of the times whenever they play, it ends in a draw. But if you go into the game proper, Paramzito sides have always been a side that don't dominate possession.
Exactly.
So if you watch him, if this is your first time watching the Kotoko side under Paramzito, you would say they are not playing well. But that's how his sides play. They surrender possession to the opponent.
He will allow you to play all the games.
Yes, but what he does best, or what he tries to do, is to try and get to the goals and get to the winning. And I think that's what he wants to do. Kotoko got a great goal out of the counter break, but I think Bibiani Gold Stars kept their cool, and I like how they played. They tried to have the ball, they tried to possess the ball and create some chances. It's a penalty that Kotoko gave away because I think the tackle was pretty much unnecessary.
That penalty because
but away from that, I think Gold Stars has been excellent. To be honest, because they went down out of nowhere. It was a turnover because they were dominating play. And that's classical of Kotoko. You'll be dominating play, you lose concentration, and they come back to react. I think Gold Stars' reaction was excellent. They still kept to their style of play, tried to build up from the back, exploit the spaces behind the Kotoko defense, because the position of Kotoko's team has not been great at the back. They took advantage of it, and then they got to the goal.
Moni, you say that. Okay, first of all, what's the general impression about the 45 minutes?
Yeah, first of all, I think that Bibiani Gold Stars, before the kickoff, I told you guys that we shouldn't underestimate them. We should give credit to Freeport Mansu for building the team. To win the Premier League is not easy. So playing against, Kotoko, they were prepared. If you look at the way they play, they keep on to the possession, and they play a certain formation that the Germans used to play. They play 4-3-3 wiper formation. So the midfielders control the Kotoko midfields. So when they take the ball, you see that the Kotoko defensive, they look so vulnerable. So that is why you see that Kotoko were making a lot of mistakes from the back. And you see that somebody would have said that the goalkeeper, Kamara, what is he doing at the back? You understand? So I believe that this particular Bibiani Gold Stars, like I told my friend, my colleague here, that Bibiani is going to upset Kotoko. But he still stand by.
And there's a penalty. Just look at how the money.
It was a penalty.
It was a penalty.
Of
course. This one, there's no two ways about it.
It was an unnecessary.
But my issue was,
it's a penalty.
Look at how he managed to drive the ball almost from the center line, moving straight away to the 18 box. You've made mention of Kotoko's defense, that there are issues with it. What do you think Karim Zito can do in order to salvage the situation, get into the second half?
Well, I think he obviously has decided to surrender possession to Bibiani Gold Stars, and it's obvious that if Bibiani Gold Stars tries to possess the ball more, so what they have to do is to try and be compact at the back. A lot of people think that being tactically good is only when you have the ball. Your ability to keep your shape and defend well is also part of your system. I think that's what Kotoko needs to start working on, because if they don't have the ball and they lose it, how they react has been the problem. I think they are slow to reacting. They don't react very quick when they lose the ball, and Gold Stars are trying to be a bit quicker when they have the ball. If Kotoko can work on that, because they've always had quality players that can hit when Gold Stars on counter break. They have Saka Dauda, who is very quick on the ball. They have Amua, who is very quick on the ball. They have Kwame Poku, who has been very silent in the first 45
Okay, now
minutes.
let's take a very close look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this again. Is there a penalty, Delali?
It's a penalty. That is just in.
Because people said it's outside. Just look at it very slowly.
It's a penalty.
It's on the line. He's in the box. He's in the box. He's in the box.
The penalty.
So
It's a clear penalty.
Yes,
now.
I think it's a penalty.
Because looking at the body language of the Kotoko defenders, even Kamara was pointing to the mere fact that it was outside the box.
So,
and someone also did it.
Yeah, that is what they will do, because
no, you see the line. The line is part.
And at a point, the team was confused, so he had to now listen to the first referee that adding.
Yeah.
No, you see, personally, so it's on the line.
And directors are telling me that it's outside.
No, that it's penalty.
You see, this is on the line. the line is part of the box.
Box, yeah. So it's penalty.
So it's a penalty.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
So
clear
and you know
penalty.
Yes.
what the
I would judge it in the box
yeah.
Why will you judge the box?
because it's on the line. The line is part of the box. If the ball is on the line, it doesn't. You don't bring it outside the line.
Exactly. With that, I understand because it's on the line.
So the foul was on the line.
Yeah. That's a penalty.
And it's
The
in the box.
Kotoko players will protest because we don't have VAR. So if they protest and
Exactly.
they can easily win from that context.
Yes,
Yeah, so-
he's
Yeah,
working on
maybe
that.
we'll get the VAR. But if he gets the replay, like if there's a VAR, I think he will watch and tell them that it's on the line. If it's on the line,
Exactly. And I think
but it was a
they
cynical
got to a point. You realize that the body language tells that Charlie is penalty.
Yeah.
Those I believe those who are watching behind say Charlie a penalty. So
Yeah.
that is equal. Even first half over there.
But
yeah.
But for me, I think it's a confidence call because he was very confident on it. And officiating, one of the things you need is that you make the decision and you stick to it. Right? He saw the player go down when he pointed at the box, the penalty spot. That's a call, and that is it. Once there's no VR, you point, you stick to it. But for me, I think Kotoko's defense, as I mentioned, was the problem. I think Kamara, their shape was bad, and at that point, I don't think he should have gone down that way. Because if he's in the box, why do you go down that way? Because your goalkeeper can make a save, and unless you are very sure of going for the ball, you don't just slide tackle because you've seen a slide tackle and you see. Because at that moment, there was a Kotoko player running into your box, so you don't go down because you think you can go down, but you should go down because you're making a defensive stance. Because you're in the box.
Yeah.
Well, Mumin, let's look at what Karim Zito can do in the next 45 minutes. If you're in the shoes of Karim, what will you do right? Because obviously you are allowed BBN to play, but whenever BBN also plays, they score. So what will you do in order to stop them from playing and also maybe maximizing your potential?
I think that he should stop Bibiani from playing, but I don't know how he can do it. He has to focus on how to stop the midfield, because if you look at Bibiani, their midfield is very good, and they are. I mean, look at Kumi. I mean, the guy when he has the ball, you see the controls and the things
he has.
So what Karim has to do is that stop the midfield, try to talk to your defenders that anytime they get the ball, they shouldn't panic. They should try to be bold and give out the passes. But in case he is not able to do this, I think that we're going to have a very long time, and you'll be laughing at the wrong side of his mouth, because Bibiani, I still stand by, they're going to upset Kotoko. They'll beat them.
Now, enough of the Kotoko failures. Let's look at their first goal. They managed to open a scoreline. Albert Amine. This was a guy we're talking about his potential for. So look at the build-up, Delali. Beautiful pass, locating Albert Amour, and that was it.
Yeah, I told you that's how Kotoko will play. They will surrender possession, take advantage of the turnovers, because they have excellent players that can pass the ball from the back. Remember before the game, I told you about Samba One, one of the centre backs in the team that has that ability to find the attacker wherever he finds himself, and that's what Kotoko has. Kotoko has excellent players that can match entry for Emmanuel Entry, for instance, very brilliant on the ball. Kotoko has players that can also run and stretch you high up the pitch. They have Saka Dauda, they have Kwame Poku, they have Albert Amour. These are players that are very quick on the ball and can turn you on when they get a chance on counter breaks. And that's what Kotoko will be doing. I think if you look at Thiago, classical example of how they've been playing under Karim. When they have the ball, they locate their wingers, stretch you wide open, they take advantage of that.
Is it in the case that it always works? Because sits back, then get on the counter break and punish.
Yeah,
does it always work?
And
it does. If
you can get three chances, maybe
if you are playing such a
system,
you
can get 3 chances and maybe
absolutely.
Just one.
You might not even get when you're playing a different.
I always feel that, actually, looking at the quality of players.
That's what I say that for us, football, we have been conditioned to think that the team that possesses the ball is only the better team. Football is not like that. We have coaches that come into a game to surrender possession to the opponent and beat you. Do you get me? So we shouldn't be biased towards a ball-playing team and feel that because a team is playing the ball, they are the better side. You can just be passing the ball among yourself, and you end up not being productive. Football is about efficiency and being productive on the ball. So if you play 20 passes, touches, and I play 2 and I beat you, that's the most important thing. And if you look at Kotoko, they scored the first goal.
Exactly.
as the time they scored the first goal,
But after the second goal till the end of the 45
before they scored
the BNE Gold Stars took charge over the game throughout,
and they ended 0-0.
Well,
after they scored, it still ended 0-0.
But the whole issue is, I'm concerned about the next 45 minutes. The BNE Gold Stars, anytime they possess and they take charge of the game, they manage to win.
And
So
no, and here we talk.
But let's maybe you want to tell me that okay.
What I'm trying to say is that
because they are vulnerable at the back one, and you're sitting down, allowing them to play, and all the 50-50 balls in the middle.
So you see that's two things. The first one is Kotoko, they are vulnerable at the back. That's different from playing a system that you decided to surrender possession to an opponent. That's different.
Okay.
Example, recently, United Arsenal.
Okay.
Arsenal beats United by being very good defensively and keeping their shape. That doesn't mean that because United dominated play and were passing the ball around, they were the better team. That's what I think sometimes as we have to understand football in two halves. That some coach will come into a game and say that you play the ball. My job is to rely on my counter breaks. Kotoko have one of the best players when it comes to quick counter breaks. If it takes, look at how Kotoko managed to beat House of Folk in the President Cup. It was similar like that.
Exactly.
So once the system is working,
this was a Haas team that was now gelling.
It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that if the system works for their team, that is how they want to play.
Well,
if the game ends,
I'm afraid for them in the second half. Though.
Yeah. So if the game ends, and they end up winning, then you understand that okay, their system is good. It helped them. If the game ends and BBN Gold Stars, after dominating play, wins the game, then you say that Gold Stars style of play gave them a result. But until then, and I'm saying that based on the game we've watched and the statistics, when Gold Stars were dominating play, Kotoko beat them on the counter break.
Exactly.
So it means that Gold Stars can continue dominating play, and Kotoko will score on the counter break.
Two ways about that. But before I get to Abdul, you see the energy where you get is because food enters well. So Greenland, Midland Cuisine and Bar serves you some mouth-watering dishes and wide selection of drinks. Green Midland Cuisine Bar got a chill atmosphere, delicious food, and handcrafted cocktails. So you can contact them on 0244581517 from Monday to Friday. But Abdul will join the feed now. You are still confident that the game will end in a draw?
No.
Or who's going to win?
BBN is winning.
I'm putting at the corner. Yes. Your prediction?
I think I'm not good in predicting, but I think it will be 2-1 or 3-1.
2-1.
Yeah, if Kotoko try to play same as we see from the first half, it's going to be 3-1.
Right. So we can join the live feed now.
Kotoko with the ball in their half, long one from entry. Flicked on, but cleared now by Gold Stars, who have the ball in their own half now. Ball headed back and controlled by Poku. Poku gets the ball to his man, set Kojo. Kojo will lose out. Gold Stars are on the ball now. On the right side they go. It is a goal scorer, Kumi Ata. On the ball now for Gold Stars. Flick the ball to the right side. On the ball now for Gold Stars is a bright watch it. Chere has to go back. He finds Calvin Opong, who now finds goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe. Kobe now controls the ball and gets it. The ball talks his captain. That is captain for the side. Anaba on the ball. Long one from him, but out the ball go for a throw-in for Gold Stars.
I mean, I expect in the second half that both teams would come out again, just like we saw in the first half. And I expect that they'll go on to score. But then, I mean, if we see more goals, whoever scores more would go on to get a 3 points. But then this game is just like a league format. So if it ends in a draw, then of course, would have to settle for a draw there. So it's possible that we will see 2 goals from each of these sides again, and then possibly end in a draw, and then we'll pick the first point of the 2025 Galka Top 4.
Are we going to have a winner in this first game here at the UG Stadium, Match Day 1, live on GH1 TV, live also on Star FM. Goal starts with a free kick. Henry Kamara, Mohammed in goal ready, and then the ball comes in a good one from Ajete. Headed up powerfully, could be a chance for Gold Stars, but headed out there by Hilary Adabo. Ball cleared finally by Kotoko, and so into the Gold Stars have. Ball now drops, controlled there, but of course Gold Stars are back on the ball now. Opong with a shot, and that was an ambitious one from Opong, but over the crossbar.
He had every right to. he had the space and he believed in himself. I mean, but obviously you can have the right, but the ball would have its final say.
Ball drops. A chance for Kotoko now. Albert Tamwa with a shot, and this time round, not a good shot from him. Out the ball, go for what should be a goal kick. It is for BBNE Gold Stars. You're live on Star FM in Accra, live on Ultimate FM in Kumasi, and also on Empire FM in Takrady, and of course, live on TV on GH1 TV. Game 1 of the Gakato 4, Kotoko 1, Gold Stars 1. Gold Stars at the ball in a half now. Ajay on the ball, trying to go past his man. He cannot outwit him. He will lose out, but he's so strong. He recovers to win the ball. The referee said that was indeed not fair. And he has blown for an infringement. It is for BBNE, that's Kotoko rather. An infringement on Hilary Atabo. Atabo, who joined Kotoko from Samatex.
Well, I mean, they're missing the services of Yakubu Haq, who is actually not even on the bench this afternoon. And then, of course, some of the other key players who were part of their success story this season, BBNE Gold Stars.
That was a wonderful run from Shaibu, but the final cross from Kampuku was a poor one, and taken over by Ajenim Boateng. Advancing for Gold Stars, but the attack hasn't brought us ended, but they are coming back again now. Good ball from Eduku at Jenim Boateng on the ball now for Gold Stars, and ball has been cleared, and out goes for a corner kick for BBNE Gold Stars. Henry Ansu clearance lines for the Fabulous team. Jenim Boateng was bearing down on goal, but attack was stopped there promptly by Henry Ansu for Kotoko. So corner kick it is for the team from BBNE. And guess who's behind the ball? He's all over the pitch today. Ajete Isaac, referee, issuing some strong words to the Kotoko defensemen, and of course Mohamed Kamara rather, in a tussle earlier on with Samson Eduku.
5 men in the box for BBNE Gold Stars, and the ball finds the Kotoko player.
Ball has been cleared now by Albert Amwa. And coolly controlled now by BBNE Gold Stars in their own half. The attack will break down, and a throw-in awarded to the Fabulous team. Throwing for the Fabulous team picked up by Shaibu Yakubu, a former Kerala player who went to Czech to play for Mlada Boleslav. But back in Ghana now with Kotoko. Shaibu goes past one man with ease, looks for options. Good one from him. Switch flanks, getting the ball to Saka Dauda. Dauda on the ball now on the left side. Can he go in full? Tries to do so, but has to go back and does so. And he now finds Seth Kojo. Kojo gets the ball to Dauda again now. Kwampuku with a chance in the box. Now he goes back to Kojo. Set. Cross comes in, a good one, and drops. And ball be cleared. Kojo on the ball now for Kotoko. Goes to the left side now. He finds Asiedu. Cross comes in, it's good. Flicked on by. Ball will be cleared.
Some delightful football from Kotoko. They know where to find their colleagues. They know where to find their own players. Well, it's
a chance possibly for Gold Stars, and Henry Ansu was resolute and strong.
But then, I mean, great football from Kotoko in the past. I mean, 2 minutes that we've seen from them. They as I said, they know where to find their players, the ball movement, and then it has been superb. I think that should have been a shot, at least on target, but they could not find the final killer shot.
Kotoko the chance again, of course, comes another good one, and first to that ball was Edward Ejiman to clear the lines for Gold Stars. Out of ball, go for a corner kick, I'm sure, for Kotoko. Kotoko are pushing for a second goal here. What is it? Has the referee blown for something I did not pick up? Looks as though he's blown for something. A corner kick? Yeah, corner kick. Corner kick for the Kotoko team. Seth Kojo. Well, Edward Achiman rather was first to that ball, heading the ball over the upright for a corner kick for Kotoko. Ball behind, or the man behind the ball is Emmanuel MP with a corner kick. MP Emmanuel. Emmanuel MP with a corner kick for the Fabulous team. Can he make it 2-2 here? He has about 5 men to look for in the box of Gold Stars. He goes in a good one, but headed out by the man by the first pole, and on the ball now is Esiedu. Esiedu finds entry again now. And then across comes in a good one, and headed out powerfully there by captain for the side, Gideon Anaba. Ball still in play though. Dauda Saka with another cross, and now it's an easy save there for Emmanuel Kobe in goal for Gold Star.
Three crosses in the space of 30 seconds from Kumasi Asante Kotoko, making their intentions very, very clear. And the crosses coming when men are in the box. I think the final cross was a bit too close to the goalkeeper, but then I think when they keep sending in crosses like this, they might find one on the head of a Kotoko player and then maybe a shot on target.
Anaba on the ball for Gold Stars in his own half. He finds Emmanuel Kobe. Kobe gets the ball to his midfield. Kenny Francis. Good ball from him now to Kumi. Kumi's start was poor, but luckily for him, they're back on the ball now. It is Gold Stars on attack now. Poor one again from Edward Ajiman.
Edward had, he had so much space that he could have gone on and then at least close the gap before finding a player there. But his decision to go for a one-time pass towards number 23, says Samson Eduku, was not a good one, and a good timely intervention from Captain Samba O'Neill.
Kamara Mohammed with a long clearance for Kotoko. Ball drops. Now headed and controlled by Dauda Saka. Saka Dauda on the ball now. He advanced into the area of where Gold Stars. He goes down, and I'm sure that would be too soft. And the referee's play should go on, and that's go on indeed. That was too soft. He was looking for the penalty.
Maybe not a foul at all.
Kotoko back on the ball though in their own half. Ball flicked on by Hilary Adabo. On the ball now is Ansu. Ball drops though. Ansu has to go back. He does so and finds his goalkeeper, Mohamed Kamara. He has a play on him already, and he quickly gets the ball out. The ball kept in play by Kotoko. Ansu will find his man on the left side. Esiedu. What a pass! Trying to release Kampoku, but Koku was clearly offside.
Good vision from him there, but he went a bit too early. I think Kamara is a very, very calm person. Inputs for the boys, and then Opoku, as I said, scored a goal the last time these two sides met when he didn't end in a goalless draw, and he'll be looking to get another
good one there. Chance for Gold Stars, and Kamara is out of his goal area. He's just out, the ball still in there, but referee will blow for an infringement for Gold Stars. Mohamed Kamara came out of his goal line and nearly made a hash of it.
Well,
he has given away a free kick though for Bibiani Gold Stars.
He did,
and a yellow card flashed by referee Gideon Intikofi to Mohamed Kamara for that infringement on Samuel Atakumi.
I talked about him being calm, and he jinxed it. Benghazi Kamara jinxed it, and he came out and got the first ball, did well, made sure that he got the ball, and eventually got the man, but it was not a foul. By the second time out of the box, he realized that he is the goalkeeper. He's not a defender this time, and he's not in the position he needs to be, and he had to just bring the man down, and a yellow card to Kotoko's goalkeeper.
Free kick for Bibiani Gold Stars. 55 minutes down in the second half. The man behind the free kick, I see Ajenim Boateng. He is there together with the main threat, Ajete Isaac Ajay.
Yeah, confirmation of that yellow card to Mohamed Kamara.
Brilliant stuff. Free kick comes in from Ajete. Good one, but that was a poor one eventually. I say they lose everybody, and it drops. And on the ball now is entry. Ball is cleared, and now to go for a throw-in. Kelvin Opong with a clearance for Gold Stars. Kelvin Opong is a senior brother of Isaac Opong Nema, formerly Kotoko, and that's a senior brother of him playing now for Gold Stars of Bibiani. Esiedu on the ball now. Gets the ball to Hilary Adabo to Mohamed Kamara. Kamara presses lines, and now the ball goes for a throw-in. Throw-in it is for Bibiani Gold Stars. Picked up on the left side by Bright Boachichere. Clearance again comes in from Captain Samba O'Neill. Throw in again, won by Gold Stars. Attacking throw in for Bibiani Gold Stars. And again, it will be the mixing man, Bright Boache Chere. Picks the ball up for this throw in for Bibiani Gold Stars. The team who play in Africa in the Champions League in a month's time. They'll play against a very strong side from Algeria, JS Kabili. And they need all the preparations to ensure they are in good shape for that game in Africa. And this affords them that. Throw-in taken by Bright Chere. Back to Bright Chere. People flick there by Adjete to Adenim. Back to Adjete now, but Adjete slips. And referee has blown though for an infringement for an earlier trip on Adenim Boateng.
Well, assistant 2 set Ableto spotted the foul there and brought the attention of referee Gideon to that foul. So another chance for them to send in the crosses. I mean, the crosses they've sent into the box so far, they've not been able to utilize. Obviously, the defensemen of Kotoko, very, very tall, very lanky, but anytime they have a chance, even a corner kick, I don't see Captain Gideon Anaba, who is very tall as well, who can also match the likes of Samba O'Neill with height in them. I don't see him coming. And then again, you see that another chance for them to send in a box, but then his presence is not felt in that box.
A two-man wall formed. Siedu and Saka, now that the men forming the human wall for this free kick for BBN Gold Stars. And again, Adenim Boateng, the man to look for some magic for Gold Stars. He has men to look for or pick in a box. Can he make it count? He has about 3 or 4 men to look for. Adenim Boateng with an in-swinger. He goes to the far post, headed back powerfully. It drops and will be cleared down though by NT for Kotoko. Ball drops though, and on the ball for Gold Stars is Konto. Back to Konto now, unless I cross. Oh my word!
Oh,
what a
good play. But the final delivery was a bad one. But I think that it was on his weak foot, and he wanted to send in a one-time cross, catch the defense unaware. But instead of the cross, well, he gives them a goal kick.
It looked more like a rugby kick than a football kick. On the ball now is Hillary and the ball for Kotoko. Back to Henry Ansu back to Hillary midfield for the far block slot. He kicks one in field now. Good one. He gets the ball to Albert Amoa. Back to Shaibu Abubakari. Shaibu gets the ball to left side now. He finds Captain Samba. Samba gets the ball to Saka. He touches sport. And now the ball go for a throw-in for Gold Stars. Throw-in picked up by Boateng. He throws one down to Calvin Opong. Opong back to Chere. Chere gives the ball away now to Kotoko now. And again, gifts from Kotoko, but they're back on the ball now. It's NP Emmanuel. Good chance for Amoa. Chance still. It is still in play. Pampoku on the ball now. He finds Asiedu. Pampoku. Amoa. What a miss. What a miss from Albert Amoa. And Kamal cannot believe his eyes. My word.
Benghazi, great play, but then I mean, even before the great play, it was a basket, a bouquet of gifts from both sides. Kotoko gifting the ball to Bibiani gifting it back to them, and then finally Kotoko had a chance to at least 3 shots on target. Initially was a great save, great pass.
Look at the man. He cannot believe it. Albert cannot believe it. What a chance for him.
He had the first chance, and then goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe, who is down injured, had the brilliant way. I mean, he's even taking his gloves off because it was good work for him. He spread out himself very wide and used his feet. Okay. Made the save, and there was another chance, and the defenders blocked the ball. And the final chance that Albert Amwa should have.
And the fans in the stands
cannot believe it. They cannot
believe it. They can't believe what they just saw here.
Look at Coach Karim Zito kicking the ball. He says he can afford. He can afford to have a smile. It's a Galka Top 4 tournament. That is what it gives you. And then, I mean, he would say that back in the day, I would have scored this goal.
Absolutely. What a miss. Ni Dako and the Kotoko faithfuls cannot believe their eyes. That was a chance in a million for the goal scorer Amwa Albert to make it 2 for Kotoko. But what a miss on our occasion. He had a gaping net in front of him, but could not plant the ball in the net.
I mean, Kotoko have shown in their last games that the second halves of their games have been fantastic. And especially when you look at the way they played Accra Folk in the President's Cup, even the Toyota Cup in the second half. And I'm not surprised with how they created a lot of chances, especially in the second half. The past few minutes, at least they should have been leading by a goal to 2.
Mohamed Kamara and a reserve goalie for Gold Stars again is warming up. Kojo Osebonsu. You recall Kobe went down in the first half, and again he's down.
I mean, he had to spread himself and make himself very big to ensure that shot from Albert Amwa would hit him. He did very well. Hopefully he'll get back.
Looks as though he's okay. He's fine.
Heels.
Yes.
But it was a brilliant save from him, and he didn't just use his hands this time. He used his legs, and that is a good quality of a very good goalkeeper.
And then in the stands, some Kotoko players, reserve players who didn't make the match today are in the stands watching up. But anyway, game resumes. Kobe with a long kick, headed on by Gold Stars and Bobby cleared by Henry Ansu. Ball drops and headed on by Hilary Adabo. Wow. Clearance comes in now. On the ball now is Adabo, but they will lose out and referee will blow for an infringement though for Kotoko for a push on Hilary Adabo. Midfield animal for the fabulous team today. So Henry Ansu over the free kick duties for Kotoko in his own half. He rolls one down to Kojo. Set. Back to Henry Ansu. Whoa! It's a goal! What a howler! Henry Ansu puts the ball in his own net. What a howl and a gift from Henry Ansu, the man your shots. Gifting goals to the goal number 2.
Benghazi, Father Christmas Henry Ansu. Father Christmas Henry Ansu is in December. It is the 25th of December for Henry Ansu, and his gifted Bibiani Gold Stars the 2-1 lead. And well, Coach Karim Zito cannot give it, but they need to move forward from this. But when you look at it again, it is a basic playing out from the back. He didn't look back to see where the goalkeeper was. He just went in and he sent in the ball. The goalkeeper ran after the ball, and you could actually see that the goalkeeper was not even watching him. He was looking for other options. When the ball came in, he had to run. When he ran, he had only one option to jump, grab the ball, pick a second yellow card, and get out of the game. Or Bibiani Gold Stars to get the lead. Well, he has the lead, and this is what we call work for Nyami, Alago pay you. Ansu Fati has given Bibiani Gold Stars the lead, and the Kotoko fans cannot believe it. Benghazi.
Temporary hold up though, as a player of Gold Stars is down on the pitch. Looks as though it's Ajenim Boateng. What a gift from Henry Ansu, the defender for Kotoko, gifting goals as a lead here at the ED Stadium at Legon.
I mean, with the way Kotoko have played, the hard work they've done, especially defensively and up front. And I'm sure that Albert Amwa will be ruining the chances that he's missed, especially. And Albert Amwa cannot still believe it has clapped on his head. This young man here, is that Shaibu? Yeah, Shaibu Abubakari has been wonderful at the right side. And Ansu Fati, I just said Ansu.
Well,
Fati.
why not? Henry Ansu. Game resumes though. Now back to action, and Ansu clears the lines back straight to Ajete, who goes past his man with ease. Ajete on the ball still, and who lose the ball on the ball now is Hilary Adabo. Gets the ball to Kojo Set, who now finds colleague in defense Asiedu. Looks up now, long ball at the top, but straight to Kobe Emmanuel, who control and save coolly for Bibiani Gold Stars. Kobe rolls one down now. He locates captain for the side. Anaba, his pass was good, and referee says what an infringement awarded Gold Stars. That could have been a chance. A yellow card flashed to Samba O'Neill. Here, yellow card flashed. And Samba O'Neill with a yellow card to his name as well.
All over the place now, Benghazi. They need calm heads, cool heads.
Substitution at this stage.
Yeah.
Substitution coming in. The new man, Donzo Morifi Donzo coming on. And he's on for Kampoku, who has had a very calm game today.
He's been silent, and I mean, he would have expected to have that chance that Albert Amwa had. I believe that he would have surely put that into the net. But then let's see what the new man Donzo can bring on for this Kotoko side, who are in their need of an equalizer.
Kotoko chasing it now. Saka down left side. Goes past one man with ease. Comes in full now. Good play. And Kobe to the rescue of the Bibiani Gold Stars. Out though for a corner kick. Linesman's flag went up though, so offside. But that was a great effort from Emmanuel Entry.
Emmanuel Entry, we spoke to him the last time he was in the studios for us.
And then the commissioner, yellow card is for you. Samba O'Neill with a yellow card.
Emmanuel Entry is a great player with both feet, and I'm not surprised with that attempt there. But then goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe, his namesake, was up to the task, and then the rebound
has been done as well by Gold Stars. Michael Ankwa has gone on for the Maukuna return. Adenim Boateng. So Michael Nkwa is on for Adenim Boateng. Substitution done for Gold Stars. Game goes on now. Ball in the Gold Stars area now. Ball cleared. It drops though for Albert Tamwa. Can he work on it? Yes, he does. He finds the referee has blown for an infringement. There it is on your screen. Professional substitution there. Michael Nkwa on for Emmanuel Adenim Boateng, who is out for Gold Stars. An infringement awarded Gold Stars in their own half.
And Amwa would receive yellow card for decent.
A yellow card again flashed on. That's Albert Amwa.
Yeah.
Decent.
Tempers are getting high a bit, and of course, the ref says he believed that he controlled the ball with his arm, and Albert Amwa questioned the referee, kept on talking. You can't do that in the game of football, and he's received a yellow card.
Absolutely. 68 minutes now done. We have 22 minutes of action left in this game. Gold Stars 2, Kotoko 1. Live on GH1 TV, live on Star FM. Kotoko, Mohamed Kamara saves goalie. He rolls the long one for Kotoko. Looking for his men. Ball flick up beautifully. On the ball as a new man, Donzo. Back to Saka. Saka now finds Kojo. Kojo goes back, gets the ball to Henry Ansu. Ansu on the ball now for the Fabulous team. Looks for options now. Long ball field, but headed powerfully by Edon Ajiman. And an infringement awarded to Gold Stars.
Now, Gold Stars will just need to, rely on these fouls, these physical battles, and hope to get some fouls from referee. They are in the lead. I'm not sure they even saw it coming this way, but then they need to manage this game if they really want to go far. But for Kotoko, they also need to become another
chance. And that was Samson Aduku trying to get his leg on that long kick from the back, but flying over the upright. And so goal kick it is for Mohamed Kamara and Kotoko. He rolls one down to Samba O'Neill. O'Neill will look for options. He looks for options. A long one to the new man, Donzo. Donzo on the ball now, left-footed player. He gets the ball to Dawda Saka. Dawda on the ball now. He goes in full. Can he go past his man? He goes down. This what? Yes, an infringement in favor of the Fabulous team. And substitution on the sidelines coming on is Hubert Jau is coming on for Hilary Adabo. So midfield change for Kotoko. Jau on for Hilary Adabo. 70 minutes now done. 20 more minutes to go. Free kick for Kotoko.
I still believe there's a goal in this game, Benghazi. There's still a goal in this game.
Kotoko with a free kick. Again behind the ball is Entry together with Asiedu. Can they produce a magic there? Edge goes in. Good one. And it's saved there by Emmanuel Kobe and out for a corner kick.
Great free kick from Emmanuel Entry. He has another chance to send in the box. Now you can see the number of men in the box for Kotoko have increased.
Absolutely.
They need this equalizer, and they need it to come quick and fast.
Entry with another in swinger. It goes in, but this is headed out by Gold Stars. Straight to Samson Eduku. Wow. Strong header coming from Shaibu Abubakar, and now the ball goes for a throw-in.
Shaibu has written a good report of himself. And on the right side, a lot of attack has come from the left side of attack for the Bibiani boys, and of course that is where Shaibu has been deployed today, and he's done a good job. For me, I think he's done a great job. And with that own goal coming in, no one would have seen it coming, but Shaibu has been up and doing, and has written a good report of himself.
Today we have Francis Twene of Gold Stars taking on his former teammate Kojo, who both played for Bechim United last season. Kotoko on attack though. Donzo on the ball now. Donzo in the box, he goes now. Donzo still. He has a man on him though. Cross comes in from Donzo. Can look for Dawda. Control the ball beautifully. Dawda still. Ball has been cleared and out. He goes for a corner kick for BPN. For Kotoko rather. He was looking for a penalty though.
Yeah. I think the player got the ball. He got the man, but he still got the ball. So the referee had a decision to make, and he's decided to go for not a penalty,
a corner kick instead. Corner kick for the Fabulous team, and again, guess who's behind the ball this time round? It is Patrick Asiedu with his left foot to go in for what will be an outswinger. Clearly, he has about 8 or so men to look for in the box. There he comes in a good one. It drops and headed on by Albert Amwa and over the upright for a goal kick.
I mean, if you think someone will get that ball, not Albert Amwa, and he had to jump in and get that ball in there, but then the way the ball arrived and the way he met the ball would obviously go over the bar.
Over the upright, so goal kick it is for the replay of the earlier chance there. And of course, the new man Nkwa on the ball now. Hey, wow.
Oh my God, he said, wow. Yes. He just got into the game.
What was that? A cross or what?
Yeah. But then you can pardon him for that. He just got into the game. And sometimes when you arrive in games like this, and you get nervous and some decisions just go against you. But then substitution
again pushed in there by Gold Stars. Player coming on is Emmanuel Kojo Adi. He is coming on for Francis Training. So Training out and in Emmanuel Kojo Adi.
Straight into the midfield. He's done well, Francis Training. But then I think that Coach Frimpong Manso is now looking at solidifying that midfield and not allowing too much space for Kotoko so that they can actually run this game down. They have some minutes, close to some 12. Not 12, 70 minutes.
70 minutes of action left in here. An infringement it is for Gold Stars. The man again. Ajete. He's so strong on the ball as always. Being marked by entry. But Ajete is always first to that ball. There the man is. Another ball in, but strong defensive effort from Shaibu. And he has won an infringement for his team, Kotoko. Shaibu Ubaka played for Karela before leaving for the Europe.
Now this time, Ansu would go into straight. He doesn't want to look back at all, Benghazi.
No chance again. Kotoko again will try to orchestrate some magic. Can they do it? No, they can't. The attack will break down. Hubert Ejau, who just came on, could not orchestrate any magic, but he's back on the ball again now. On the ball is Asiedu. Asiedu now finds entry midfield. Entry on the ball. Can he go back past his man? No, he can't. On the ball, Ajete finds his man in midfield now for Gold Stars in Konto. Konto to the right side, now he goes. He finds Michael Nkwa. Nkwa with a good pass. Eduku! Kamara is out though. And he saves the ball for his team. And ball finally cleared down by Samba O'Neal. Ball drops and on the ball now is Amoa. But I'm on the ball now. Goes past his man now. Can he get the ball in the box? He does and it drops. And referee said that's a handball. The fans are calling for a penalty.
The fans calling for a penalty right in front of assistant one, Theophilus Agugbe FIFA assistant, and he saw that clearly, and he believes that it is not a handball, so play continues.
Play does continue. Big boots into the area of Kotoko, and Kamara is out of his goal area. He controls that for Kotoko, but referee seems to have blown for something. Yes, temporary hold up. A player of Gold Stars is down the turf. So referee has blown for the game to be halted.
Great game so far, Benghazi, and I think that for the neutrals like this, Hearts of Oak, man, obviously their game is up next at 6 p.m. and you see a lawyer Safu Doku there as well. I'm not a pleased man at all with what they've seen so far. They had at the game on their side, momentum on their side. They really were pressuring the Bibiani boys and had everything in control until Ansu had different ideas, and now they are playing back. They have to fight back and then get a goal. If not, they would have to lose the first game of the 2025 Calcutta 4.
So the game goes on. Shaibu goes past one man now. Gets the ball to entry. Ball drops to his man. A chance comes in from Jau, but the ball has been cleared. But it will come. Oh, wow.
Again, Shaibu Benghazi. Look at Shaibu there. Shaibu picking the ball up from the right side and going all the way into the area of the Bibiani boys. If they do come up and win this game, Shaibu should be my man of the match.
Very impressive outing there from Shaibu Bakar. Right back to Kotoko in the game today. Ball thrown in by Gold Stars on the right side of attack. On the ball now is Bright Watichere, but his pass is poor. On the ball now is Samba. Samba with a long kick looking for the run of Donzo. But a chance, and this time around though, Kobe is quick enough to save it from going to his own net.
And look at Gideon. Gideon and our captain of the side.
Yeah,
Look at this
look
fan.
at
The Lagos City's fan jumping. This time he was very fast. Thankfully, it was not from the foot, it was from the head. So the pace, yes, there was not so much pace as compared to that from Ansu. But look at what our centre backs are giving us this afternoon, and dishing out own goals. But this time around, Emmanuel Kobe is up and doing, and make sure, trust me, if it was from the feet, he would have no other option than to either let the ball go, touch the ball, and receive a yellow card.
Shaibu again gets the ball in full now. My ball goes straight to Samba O'Neill, the captain for Kotoko. Samba in his own half. Options very few and far. Picks a long option. Goes in for the run of Esiedu. Controls beautifully, but they will lose out. Ball cleared, and out he goes for a throw-in. But the Bibiani player has gone down, so I'm sure the game will be halted for the medical team to go and attend to the player who has gone down the turf from Bibiani Gold Stars. That could be the right back, Bright Watichere. He's up on his feet. Let's get up. That's him. Chere is up. So game will resume. A throw-in for Kotoko picked up by Esiedu. He throws a long one to the half penalty area, but headed out by Gold Stars. Drops now. Again, I sit on the ball now. Ball be cleared now to go for a throw-in for Kotoko. And referee says, hold on. Substitution again coming in from one of the sides. So Kotoko have two men ready to come on. Gold Stars have another player ready to come on. Kotoko bringing on Samuel Champon coming on for NG Emmanuel. So NG is going out. Who is coming in? Well, let's wait and see who is coming on. So Kotoko are bringing on rather Francis Aqua. Aqua is coming on for NG. So NG is out. Okay, let's see.
And of course, we see Johnson, Opong Owusu also coming on in there. So, and Duku is off, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Saka Dauda is off. And then we see Johnson, Opong Owusu in there for the Porcupine Warriors.
Game goes on now. Entry on the ball. Attack breaks down. I got to go back on the ball again now through Shaibu. Had a very brilliant game in the game today. He finds Seth Kojo. No, that's not Seth, that's Joe rather. Joe on the ball now. Cross comes into very strong one. It draws for captain for the side. But his connection not accurate. As the ball be cleared.
You can pardon him for that. He's a defender. I mean,
Kumi gets the ball to his colleague in defense, but that ball cleared and out he goes now. I got to go back on the ball again now. Ansu finds Entry. Entry gets the ball to the new man who has just come on for Kotoko. Who's that? Johnson Opon. Johnson Opon has come on as well for Kotoko. But implemented is for them, and a yellow card flashed by the referee. Yellow card issued by the referee to Konto Emmanuel of Bibiani Gold Stars. 10 minutes of action left in this game. It is Kotoko 1, Gold Stars 2. An infringement for Kotoko. Flown into the area, but ball declared. On the ball now for Kotoko is Francis Aqua. Ball drops Donzo. Shaibu on the ball now for Kotoko. Looks for options. Long one. Headed up back by Samba O'Neill. It drops. Ball the area though. Boston in the area. This could be a chance, but ball has been cleared now by Gold Stars. And out. The ball has gone for a throw.
It's getting a bit scrappy, and a lot of balls coming into the box. A lot of men in the box from Kotoko. And the Bibiani Gold Stars know that they need to. I mean, they have some few minutes to go, and they want to defend with their lives on the line and show the Porcupine Warriors that indeed they are champions of the Ghana Premier League.
Kotoko again with Shaibu. Abubakar is touched. Not good enough. Ball cleared. It will drop, and on the ball, Agete is brought down. This place to go on, and play does go on. Seth Kojo will look for options. But again, attack will break down. And Nkwa Michael on a run now for Gold Stars. Looking for the run of Eduku Samson. Ball drops up for Eduku now. Could be a chance for Eduku. A ball be cleared by Kotoko. Lack clearance there for Kotoko. And on the ball now is NG Emmanuel. Pass is good. Releases his man Donzo. Donzo goes in full now to Hubert Chau. Back to Donzo again now. Donzo on the ball now. Control the ball. Looking for options. He goes in for good one to NG Emmanuel. Entry on the ball now. Shoots and
it's deflected. Good play from Kotoko once again. You know, goals like this, when you get into moments like this, you realize that time is not on your side. The clock is running now, and you need to get a goal. You need to get it fast. And now you see the shots coming in. You see the good play, the runs, and then of course they're tired, but then they need to salvage this for their fans who are here at the stadium and of course watching live on G1 TV.
Corner comes in a good one. It drops and nobody there as Gold Stars will clear their lines now through Kumi, the goal scorer for Gold Stars. Atakumi, good ball over the top, looking for, and Kamara is out of his line.
Yeah,
that's his lines for Kotoko.
He needs to be very careful.
Absolutely.
He's on a yellow card, and I mean the rules of association football playing here. If he gets a second yellow, he will miss probably the next game as well as the remaining minutes of this game.
So throw in for BBN Gold Star League champions who lead 2-1 here against the Fabulous team, both throwing by Gold Stars. And an infringement again awarded Brequedas BBN Gold Stars.
This is one of the easiest ways to win an infringement. Just stand on the ball. When the player comes, you bend the bit and then you win the foul. And I trust me, BBN Gold Stars will keep doing this until they run down the clock.
Free kick for Gold Stars. There are about 3 men in the box to look for with this free kick. The human wall being formed by Kotoko, NG, and Chaibu are the men in the wall for the Warriors. Can the men from BBN make it 3 in this game? Free kick for Samuel Champon behind this free kick. It goes in now, good one, and it's headed out by Samba O'Neill. The connection comes in again now, and again, Samba again missed the ball and clears for the Fabulous team. Ball drops to Aqua. Aqua has a man on him. Can he go past him? Trying to do so, but he cannot have the ball go for a throw-in for BBN Gold Stars. The one who just came on for Kotoko, Aqua Francis, pinned in his own half and giving away a throw-in. Kevin Opon for Gold Stars. Goes in full now. Player slips and so Kotoko back on the ball now through Donzo. He finds Shaibu. Shaibu looks up for options. Good ball, but it drops to nobody but the player from Gold Stars who gets the ball to his captain Anaba. Anaba locates his man in midfield now for the BBN team. BBN Gold Stars with the ball in their own half. A champion Samuel. He goes in full now. Good play from them. Gold Stars are in firm control. Kojo Adi back to a champion. A champion gets the ball to his man Eduku. Back to the defensive areas now. And on the ball is Anaba, the captain for the side. Anaba goes in full now. Good play from him. Gets the ball to his man Eduku. To a champion again now. Long one from him looking for the run of Nkwa. But straight to Mohamed Kamara and goal for Kotoko.
BBN Gold Stars can now afford to play those simple training passes and make sure that they find their men easily. And it's just another way of keeping possession and running out the clock. And so much pressure on Kotoko. They lose the ball again.
They give the ball away so easily. A throw-in it is for Kotoko, for Gold Stars rather. And look at the Kotoko players. They look dejected with 5 minutes of action left. There he is. Look at NG Emmanuel. Dejected.
He's been wonderful in this game, Emmanuel. And I mean, it happens in the game where everyone used to laugh at Maguire. Manchester United, Maguire was scoring on goals. But then it was a super goal because trust me, especially from where it came from and the run up to it. But we know we have those weird clearances that we see. But this time, it was unintentional. But it is going to really, really affect Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Goals are going to get their second victory over Kotoko in their fixture with a Fabulous lads. Let's wait and see. Have about 4 minutes of time or 4 minutes of time left to this. Oh, what a gift! And another.
Oh, Benghazi, poor decision making. from
That's
Isaac
man,
Ajay. This was a chance for him to become man of the match.
And Frimpong cannot believe
it.
eyes.
Yes, all he had to do was just lay that pass to his colleague there, and they would be through on goal, and they would have sealed matters and closed the door on this game. But then he decided to go for glory, and now Kotoko are still in the game. It's a game of football, Benghazi.
Game of football it is. Again, the pass is poor from Kotoko. On the ball now is Anaba. Anaba on the ball now. He has to go in for it. That's so good pass from him. Flicked on. And on the ball now is a Champon. Controlled now though by Kotoko's Shaibu, who looks for Samba O'Neill. Big boot from him now, looking for Albert Amwa. Headed out by Anaba. And again, Kotoko will lose out. Hubert Jau cannot control. Referee has blown for an infringement though for Kotoko. For an infringement on, it looks like Shaibu Abubakar.
Someone would trying to be a bit smart, but a coach says he is in charge of this game. He needs to get up so they can continue, and a referee believes it's a foul against the man near shots now, Shaibu, who I believe has been brilliant, Shaibu Abubakari.
So an infringement for Kotoko, and as always, it's Samba O'Neill behind it for Kotoko. He locates Henry Ansu. Ansu with a good pass. Gets the ball to Aqua on the left side now. Aqua with a cross. Can he get the ball to his man? Is he blocked? And out for what? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes out.
4-1 then from Aqua. Prince Aqua with a terrible cross. And out it goes for a goal kick rather for BBN Gold Stars. Francis Aqua. Kobe with a long kick into the Kotoko half, flicked on by Eduku Sampson. Nobody there for his team goals, and it's fully controlled there by Mohamed Kamara. And referee has blown for the game to hold that the player of Gold is down a tap. I don't know what happened to him though, but he's down a tap. So temporary hold up here. We have 2 moments of action left in this game. And look at the Gold Stars fans.
Yeah, the young Gold Stars fans celebrating in front of the Kotoko fans, who obviously are disappointed. But then you see the North African style, the North African gimmicks come into play, and trust me, the Kotoko fans, they can't, no smiles at all from them. But then coach Frimpong Maso is a happy man, and they have received a kind gift and from the defense of Kotoko. And there you see the man, Henry Ansu, drinking some water there. But I think it has been a brilliant game. Then with the first half, especially the second half, went up to levels. I talked about how Kotoko always start the second half right. They started right. They had the chances. They could have gone 2 goals ahead. But
Coach
cast,
Abdul Karim,
disappointment.
Not looking happy at all on the sidelines for Kotoko. His team
they had the game in control. Yes,
they scored their first goal.
Yeah.
But they trailed by 2-1 to the league champions Gold Stars. So he's not a happy man at all on the sideline.
Was for anyone who's just joined us, probably the first goal obviously was scored by the man Albert Amwa after a brilliant long ball from midfield, and he placed it into the net. Some 6 minutes later, then we saw a penalty convicted by Samuel Atakumi after Isaac Ajay was brought down in the box. And then in the second half, we are doing 6 minutes of additional time, and of course in the second half we saw a howler of a goal from Henry Ansu 15 Shetet, who tried passing to goalkeeper Kamara, but then of course Kamara was nowhere near that ball, and then they are now down 2-1.
Can Kotoko get themselves back in this game? They have 6 minutes to do that, as you can see at the time. Kotoko with the ball on the left side. Long ball into the area of Gold Stars. Ball drops to Hubert Jau. He finds Donzo. But his shot going out of touch for a goal kick. That was Kobe trying to get to that ball, but that was too much powerful for him.
Yeah, but in moments like this, I mean, you need to resort to chances like this and going very long, because time is not on your side. And when the gods of football smile at you, you never know which one goes in. So you can't blame the man Donzo for that.
A good effort from Donzo, but off target he went, and so long ball to the area of Kotoko, headed powerfully by Shaibu. Gets the ball to Aqua. Aqua on the ball on the left side. Gets the ball to Ansu for Ansu. Henry Ansu looks for options. Long one from him to the area of Gold Stars. Headed powerfully, but it drops to Albert Amwan. Joe on the ball now, but ball be cleared. First with that ball now is beautifully done by Seth Kojo. His pass is good to Shaibu. Can he go past this man now? Yes, he can. Shaibu, but the ball be cleared now by a champon for Gold Stars. He goes past one man now to Konto. Konto on the ball still. Konto gets the ball back to Atakumi. Coming back to a champon. He looks up. Long one from him now. Straight to Adjete. He goes down. Referee does what play to go on. And it has gone out to goes now for what? Throw in for Gold Stars. And the Kotoko players are not happy with that call by the referee.
Well, referee spots a foul right in front of the fourth referee who spotted that foul from Captain Samba O'Neill. And so the linesman didn't see that. He gave a throw-in, but then, of course, the fourth referee was in there.
That's the Adenim Boateng strapped heavily on the sidelines, but game goes on now. Michael Nkwa and straight to Kamara in goal for Kotoko. Kamara looks up, a long one from him to the area of Kotoko. Stopped there by Gold Stars. Ball cleared. Out to go for a throw-in on the right side of attack for BBN Gold Stars. Throw-in for Gold Stars picked up by my very good friend now, Bright Boateng. He's been imperious at the back for Gold Stars. Back on the ball again is Henry Ansu. Long one from him, looking for nobody particular. Controlled by Kelvin Opong. Opong looks for options. Good one. He finds the ball. He finds Ankwa. Good play from Ankwa. Brought down. Referee has blown for an infringement on Michael Ankwa. We're live on GH1 TV. Live also on Star FM. It's a coverage of the Kotoko 4. Match day 1. First game. Gold Stars 2, Kotoko 1. We have just about 3 minutes of action left in this game. On the ball as captain for Kotoko, Samba O'Neill. O'Neill on the ball for the Fabulous team. Looks for options. Long ball up for cleared though by Anaba for Gold Stars. Back to Kotoko house. Controlled now by Henry Ansu, who now finds Seth Kojo. Kojo on the ball now for the Fabulous team. Goes to the left side. He locates Aqua Francis. Looks for options. Good one from him. The player still at the ball be cleared though by Anaba, and he finds his man Boache Chere. Chere gets the ball to his man Michael Nkwan. Nkwan the ball again for Gold Stars, but the ball has been cleared again. But Kotoko back on the ball. On the ball now is a new man for Kotoko. Johnson Opong. Cleared though, and out he goes for a throw-in.
Well, referee spots another foul, and the player is down. But Benghazi, our next game would also be live on J1 TV on Star FM as well, bringing that game, the Kotoko for second match. Hearts of Oak taking on the Pando boys, the Pando Hearts of Lions, the Bobo boys, they are called. And I think that, the Kotoko, this game has lived up to expectation. And the second game promises to be an exciting one as well. So the second game will also be live. But for me, Benghazi, we're close to the end of the game. And if Kotoko had won, I would have given my man of the match to number 2, Shete Shaibu Abubakari. But for me, Captain Gideon Anaba has been phenomenal in defense for the men.
That's a particular coach for Kotoko, Hamza Obing.
Yeah.
Not looking happy at all. The sidelines, and there he's also the deputy coach, for Gold Stars. Giving instructions to Gold Stars to defend and hold on for the next minute or so.
When you talk about defense, we're talking about the captain who's led that defense well.
Seth Kojo on the ball now. He finds Shaibu on the right side. Shaibu goes in full now. Kanoka shows some magic. Oh my goodness. A poor cross from Shaibu. Straight to goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe of Gold Stars.
The only time Shaibu has put a foot wrong in this game for me. And as I was saying, if Kotoko had gone on to win this match, he would have been my man of the match. But I believe that Captain Anaba has done so well. And they got a penalty. It was a gift of Anongo, but he led the defense against Kotoko.
Kotoko come again now through Hubert Jau. He finds Albert Amwa on the right side. Albert goes in full now. Could be a chance. Cross comes in, a shot instead. And out to go for a throw-in.
Well, that was the last chance, obviously, for Kotoko to get a draw.
He is crestfallen.
Yeah.
He had a chance, a glorious chance in the second half, but he huffed and puffed and missed it.
Yeah.
And his team clearly has been punished for that missed chance he got early in the second half. Albert Amwa will curse his stars for that missed chance. Kotoko back on the ball now to Seth Kojo. He finds Henry Ansu. Ansu to Johnson. Ball be cleared though. And into the Kotoko half. To control by Captain Samba. Give the ball away though to Michael Nkwan. Nkwan on the run now. Michael Nkwan trying to go past there. Samba but could not. And Mohamed Kamara controls the ball in his half of Kotoko.
Michael Ngwa has an agenda to get a goal today. I mean, it was just one simple pass, and he would have received the ball back in a 1-2 format, and they would have been clear on goal. But I think it should be done and dusted. From the goal starts now, Ben.
96 minutes done, 97 minutes almost done. We are almost at the end of the action here. Referee, take a look at his watch, and referee Gideon Intikofi, class 1 referee, has blown for the end of the game here, and there it is. BBN Gold Stars, league champions, showing why they are league champions in Ghana.
Well, Benghazi, it was a great game, and I think that right from the first half, we saw glimpses of what these teams possess, and it was not a bad game from Kotoko as well, but that Bibiani Gold Stars had some good defending, and then a poor own goal coming in from the man Harry Ansu, and now you see coach Karim trying to explain to the bench men. Emmanuel Kobe, brilliant young man in goal for the Bibiani boys, and then sometimes he was injured, but then he came on strong and to make sure that they went all out to win the game. So congratulations to Bibiani Gold Stars.